My cousin told me that you once raised an entire cathedral.
I'm sure, I'm not sure actually what she did and didn't say about my past, but let's just say if there's someone that I care about that it's in harm's way, then I'll do whatever I need to whatever extent needs to be done.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 95, would you believe, of Malt Campaign 2. We are deep in the Underdark right now and having lots of fun, or at least I'm having lots of fun. I think I'm scaring the players a little bit, but that's all good fun in itself as well. So, let's recap. Last time on Malt and Magic, Aegeus, Cavan and Takami catapulted into Rosendum beneath a tearing veil, watching these shadowy tendrils pour from the rift and crawl across the sky. And with nowhere seeming safe to stand, they slipped into death itself and found passage with Charon, who warned them that the tools of his salvation are also the tools of his destruction, with reference to the Shrouded Lord himself. They then stepped out into the Underdark and reunited with Lex and Jewel, trading fast intel and setting rolls for a stealth-first push towards Morna Habhari, only to then, moments later, have to hide again as a patrol swept the tunnels. The team smothered their lights, wrapped themselves in magical darkness where possible, and held their nerve as the search then moved on. From their ledge, the city then unfurled in bioluminescent glow, and a Drider agent emerged with an offer. Safe passage, quiet contacts, and a potential way through the wards if they follow her lead and her rules. So now they face a hard choice. Take the Drider's lead and risk her wrath, or refuse and face Morna Habhari's even blind, or face Morna Habhari blind, while the Abyssal Core and their enemies move ever closer to their goals. So content warnings for tonight, maybe a little bit of body horror, adult language and adult humour, of course, general themes of horror and threat while we're down here, but of course the full content warnings will be available in the episode description when this goes to podcast and on VOD. That being said, let's roll. Hello!
Whoa! Hello!
Look at that. We all got the message about black t-shirts tonight, apparently.
We did. Just for the podcast crew.
Just for the podcast crew, yes. Various black t-shirts there. Yes, no Danny tonight. Danny is, I say unfortunately. Fortunately for him, unfortunately for us, Danny's on leave? On holiday. So yeah, he's
gone
taking
AWOL.
the family out for a well-earned rest. So yes, Lex will be Jaegered by me tonight for most of the session. That being said, let's run down a very, very quick lineup. So I am Matt, I'm your Dungeon Master, Jaegering Lex, and also playing the sidekick character of Takami and any other monsters and creepy crawlies that exist down here.
Hello, I am Dave, and I am playing Jewel of Shadows, the female Tabaxi rogue.
Hello, I'm Tom, and I'm messing with my camera way too much, but I think I've got it fine now. And
just a little bit further up the nose. A little bit further.
Fuck's sake. God damn it. It's so annoying. Yeah, I hope Mac plays the character of Callum so we can beat the shit out of that boy. I am playing Cavan Buckland, the half barbarian, half paladin badass.
Nice.
I am Bodhi, playing the beloved and unanimously known leader, fucking spokesperson, orator, chronicler of the Planar Detective Agency, Edgiest Bones Jones. And I'm actually finally into my character sheet after 5 to 10 minutes of fumbling with another password tonight. So I'm doing great.
If Edgiest
Security
has
is
got a short
defeating
temper
everyone.
tonight, then it's definitely a different. It's not Edgiest.
It's a different version. It's the Cavan version of Edgiest, channeling that barbarian.
Channeling some inner rage there. Very good. So yes, last we had left everyone then, you were in a tavern of sorts, and the Gloom Warrens within Morna Habhari itself had been taken there by this strange and very, very mysterious Drider, sort of all adorned in black leathers, black cloak, hood, strange mask covering half her face as well. And she had introduced herself as Velthera. And that is all the information you've got from her. But she basically offered you a way into the city, and then things started to take a little bit of a turn, where she said, stay here in this room. Don't make me eat you, essentially. So we are now deciding what to do. And I will, therefore, hand to yourselves.
To be very clear, just because we don't have Lex here doesn't mean we can immediately completely go off the rails. However, because he is here, what do we think?
We could set him up on a date.
Immediately.
I mean, Valtheria is kind of his type.
I mean, given the way we're trying to push Jewel and Lex together, like, yeah.
What does that mean? Tom sponsored by the Weed Whacker. Is that my? Is that? I don't understand.
Sure.
I don't. What is that? Did I not? Is that because I haven't shaved? I'm not sure.
Neither do I, to be honest. You just can't tell because my facial hair growth is crap.
Yeah. Let's. So is this next? Is this? Have we just woken up, or are we still in the evening?
I think we literally just came into the room. I think we're literally as we are.
What, there's 3 stars there. Is that a ball gag or? Sorry, we're having fun with chat tonight for those on the podcast.
Nut gag. It's
nut gag. Anyway, yes. So yes, you'd sort of been deposited in the room. Edgius had already done his little bit with the gnome outside, and then you've come into the room, and now it's a case of, do you choose to rest and stay here? Or are you choosing to try and leave? What's the process? As it stands, Velthera is no longer with you.
Yep. I turn to Jewel and I say, I think, thank God, but also I'm pissed because I was ready to just squash that fucking spider, whatever it is. But also, I actually kind of have to thank you, Jewel, because I'm trying to not be that. So, thanks, but fuck!
Hey. Thanks for the sub, Dave.
Kevin, yes, no, it's okay. I'm happy to have been of assistance there. I think I don't trust anyone here, and that includes our new ally. So now we're here, I feel like if we're inside the city, we can now roam freely-ish. And I think perhaps we need to do that. We need to start. Let's go. We are at the behest of this other individual. I don't know about anyone else, but I'm willing to. I realise it is a risk, but I also think that it is a risk to stay here and be potentially used. We don't know whether they're going to do anything, and if they get annoyed with us and try to eat us, well, we just fought off a T-Rex.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yep.
no, I was there 5 minutes ago. I was. I guess this is smarter since we don't have to literally start with fighting our way out into the city. But so fighting may be part of the night, and I'm okay with that because I was okay with that before, and I'm down with us getting the fuck out of here. This place sucks. I don't want to be cooped up, and I definitely don't want to be forced into being cooped up. This is bullshit. This isn't who we are. We make our own fucking rules, and let's get out there and. I mean, I don't know what we're doing, but it's a city.
I think we simply go and explore. We also, we found out because Edgius spoke to them, they didn't immediately kill him. So let's just go around like we owns the place, not like we've just arrived, and we simply say we're looking for this particular area. Do you know? I mean, I know that that's difficult because if you were here, you'd know where it is. But I don't know. Play it not openly like, oh hey, we're new here. My first thing is getting out of this room. DM, can I look around? I know you said there was no windows here. Can I either get an understanding as to whether we're on an outer wall? If there's any cracks in the wall we can look through or anything?
Yeah, make me an investigation check, please.
Ba, 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 ba. 28.
20.
Jesus.
Too many dice, too many decisions. Where's the D10 on the needle? There it is. Okay. You with the 28, you're in the, and it's the Gloam Rest Warrens. I should have said not the Gloam Warrens. I totally fucking fucked that up earlier as well. But as you sort of look around this rather shabby room, you realise now you're in the slums, essentially. So things are not particularly well made, well kept, well maintained. You feel around and you get the impression through some of the smaller cracks in this. It could be wood. You're not too sure of the materials that are used here, given that there's no trees underground. But you get the impression that, yes, you can feel air on the other side, so this is probably an outer wall. Given enough force, you could absolutely break this wall. And
more of, is there literally just a crack in the wall that I can see through? Because if so, I can Misty Step.
Oh, yeah, you could probably at least have a look through. And
so, essentially, it's just seeing to the outside and therefore hopefully to either a roof or even just to air, and I'll drop down. But the other thing is turning back to the rest of the group. I think both Edgius and I can get ourselves out. So it's just about the other two. Do we have a bag of holding? And do we want to risk shoving one of you in it for like literally less than a minute?
I have the bag of holding.
Okay.
Have you seen the size of that bag of holding and the size of even my fucking foot? Like how? Just how?
It's an extra dimensional space. Once you step in, you're fine. Hold your breath, but all good.
I think there's even air in there for a few minutes.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
One problem with the plan, little problem, not a big problem. I technically could do with a long rest before I'm able to Misty Step anywhere. Currently, I'm going to walk into that wall and break the front of my nose bone.
Okay, but fine. I mean, why don't you all just get into the bag and I shall Misty Step out of here?
Bag it is. Takami?
I didn't agree to get in any bags here.
I mean, do you want to stay
here? Are you trying
here?
to bag Takami right now, Edgius?
Takami, get in the fucking bag.
Fuck do you think you are?
Look, we're wasting time. Jewel is right. We need to go and do some shit and start getting some answers. Just get in the fucking bag.
Fine.
Okay.
Lex just holds this little bag out there, and you watch Takami sort of steps up, puts her toe in, and then just disappears. There's an astral hand that then comes out with a middle finger up.
Guys, you need to be quick. You need to be quick. Come on, let's go.
take a run into Superman myself. Like, go vertical
What?
right into the
What
bag.
does Lex just tries to line it up and then...
There's a nice little...
Should I
go
do,
through?
should I do
Yeah.
an athletics check?
Yeah, 100% Tom, go for it. You
Let's go
suggested
for
it, I'm all for it.
All right, that's a 12. Let's see if I swing and a miss. Let's see how this goes. Athletics is... actually, it's 21.
Nice. Yeah, you dive. Lex angles the bag perfectly and...
I do a barrel roll as I land in there.
Do a barrel roll!
Very quickly, while everyone else is getting in then, Jewel is going to pull out a small bit of parchment, tear that off, and write a very quick note that says, "Sorry, it's not personal. We just need to go." And just leaves that on the table.
Edgius will, when Jewel turns around to look at Lex about the bag, Edgius will go over with his own pen and add to the note and just say, "We might be back, maybe not. Have a good day?" Question mark. And then we'll head over to the bag and be like, "Right, my turn." And I'm gonna be like, "Lex," and I'm gonna hold my hands up and expect him to like pull it down over me and like, you know, fucking Mary Poppins my ass.
Right, you want to go in. Okay, and...
You do like the pirates thing where you think that means that you're then the right way up, but you're actually upside down and you actually then fall.
Yeah, you just-
Yeah.
I mean, you can't see in here. It is total pitch black. Like, there's no light down here at all. Or in here, I should say, or floating around in this liminal space. Lex then looks at the bag of holding, looks at you, Jewel, and do I? You want me to get in?
Yes. I'll hold it. You go.
Okay. And he just plucks it on the floor and takes a dainty step in, and
I then put the...
we've all got minutes now.
Yes, because I think it's 10 minutes for one person and there's now 4 in there. So it's like
Yeah.
two
Ow,
each
Lex.
minutes.
Fuck! That's my head.
Oh,
Jesus.
shit, sorry.
She puts it on, looks out through the crack in the wall, and then will misty step out to where she can see.
You misty step out onto... and you actually, I imagine you target your area here. You can see there is a long bridge. It sort of bridges one of the, I don't want to say caverns or valleys, but a gully of sorts where there is a stream of water that runs through, full of this bioluminescent fungi as well. You go to sort of one of the darker sides just at the beginning of this bridge. As you see where this bridge goes across, it actually does wind its way up into what you imagine is the more affluent or higher status areas of the city.
Cool. As I land there, then I will then look around. This is not a particularly hidden spot?
I mean, you're in shadow. I mean, everything's in shadow down here, but even in shadow, you're in shadow. So you're dark. Cool. What that means down here, I don't think you fully understand. So
no. Okay. Well, I feel like we're not being particularly seen, and therefore I will immediately shove my hand into the bag of holding, and I will think Lex, and hopefully his hand, or maybe something else shows up in his in her hand. We'll just find out.
You got a handful of two cocks. No. You sort of grab his forearm, and he just comes out like something out of Mary Poppins' bag, and you sort of. He then crawls the rest of himself out. I'm not doing that again.
No, but it got us out of there, and we just need to find somewhere where we can actually, relax on our own terms. Look, give me a hand with Cavan. I'm not going to be strong enough to pull him out. So I'll put my hand in and think of Cavan, and then hopefully Lex will help.
Okay, Cavan, you sticking an arm or a finger out? Can't hear you.
You're muted, Pimp. You're muted, Pimp.
Muted.
I'm sticking a hand out.
Okay.
For a bro grab.
So, between Lex and Jewel, they sort of pull you out part way, and then Lex just goes, just lay the bag on its side.
Oh,
and
crap,
you begin to crawl out.
And I kind of pull it away from his legs.
I look behind me and I'm like, this isn't too bad. This is easy. Just kind of army crawl it out. and you'll be fine. And I just kind of dust myself off after crawling out, stand up. These are kind of cool. What's it called again? The bag of what? What is it?
It's a bag of holding.
It's a bag of holding. Just straight hand back in the bag, and then smiles to herself, and then thinks of Takami.
Takami's both hands up, just sort of pulls herself out.
Now, Takami, I can leave him in there if you want.
Oh, it's so tempting. It is so... No, get him out. Get him out.
Back in.
We might actually need the sharp tongue.
I will begin performing a handshake that I have just invented in this moment upon Jules' paw that is in the void with me, and I'll start doing all manner of stuff, and then I'll pop my leg out and I'll extend my leg through the hole.
Okay. Grab that and pull it out. when you come out, it just slaps you on the cheek, just very lightly
across the floor.
Yeah, and it's just like, I'm trying to get you out of a dangerous situation, and you're trying to do some sort of new handshake.
I was trying to practice that thieves' cant shit that you were doing earlier. I was trying to thieves' cant, bro shake,
Sure.
But apparently, I thieves can't do it.
No, you can't.
Is the issue?
Just. Dad joke, well done. Do we need to take damage or something? I don't know. Okay. Right. So, Edgis, you said that you were kind of spent, for want of a better word. How are we all feeling? Do we need to blag our way into some sort of upper echelon inn, hotel, whatever they have down here?
I think I actually had an idea. I think we should find an abandoned roof or something and camp out up there. I think us checking in anywhere, anyone seeing us and knowing of our location, I think is going to be bad. I think we should find some ruins somewhere and have a night to relax. But I think we should do that after we locate the closest herbalist with mushrooms and...
What is your thing about the herbalist?
Trust me, I have a lead.
It's don't. A lead. What is your lead? You tell me your lead, otherwise we don't go that way.
So my lead is this. My lead is, if we find a guy who knows mushrooms, maybe we can trade him some of our topside mushrooms, and then be tell us some information about where down here we might find these other mushrooms.
If I remember, are we not looking around and literally just see fungi everywhere?
Yes.
Down in this sort of little cavern, there's bioluminescent fungi. But yes, generally around this whole huge cavern, which Morna Habhari fills, there are bioluminescent fungi everywhere.
Edges, I'm sorry, I don't know how that's going to narrow it down. Look around, there's fungi everywhere. Is it not specific? I don't think it was specific, was it?
I don't see any fungi.
They look more depressed than fun.
Yeah,
I was going to say, they look way more depressed than fun.
Yeah, no fun. Not a lot of fun going on around here.
I'm literally going to throw you off this bridge in a minute. Try me.
That's super fair and reasonable. I understand that massively.
I read a book where I'm meant to do that and then just shout at you, fool of a took. I'm just...
I like that. So, let me ask you, if we're not following that lead, what's the lead? Where do we go? You said maybe talking to someone who's a guard, or someone who's within the know, maybe.
Okay, yes, or we go somewhere where people are drinking, they're loose-lipped, we chat to them, we go, oh, isn't it so nice? And we just end up in conversation, and we start chatting about all the wonderful things that they have here, and we go from there. Have you heard anything weird lately? And we just try and find information that way. We can then have a bit of a rest. We can get some food, get an understanding of where we're at. Maybe if we find this place and it's a gambling area, we can. Well, we don't need money. We've got plenty of money. I was thinking we need to advance our gold. Maybe we do, whatever. But and also a place to stay. So how about we go and try and find somewhere like that?
Okay, I'm down. I think let's try and choose a place that we think would have folks that would know about fucking mushroom caves. So like, if there's like, yeah.
Well,
What's
I
up,
think
Kevin?
I think we go to the more affluent end, because I think that down here they're just going to be wanting to just sell us off.
Well,
We have money, we can show it off. Go on, Kevin.
yeah, no, that's fine. I get that. I'm just not tired. You know, I don't know why. I'm just not tired. And here's what I'd say. Like, if y'all are cool, we can maybe rendezvous later or something like that. If Lex could give me like a little bit of pocket change, I want to just kind of wander and see what's up, you know, and maybe I can get some intel from just bumping into some folks and seeing what's going on. I mean, unless y'all, is that part of the plan going forward? Just, or
No,
are you guys looking to bed down?
No, that's exactly what we're going to do. I think we're going to find intel. That's exactly what we're trying. I know that Edgy said he needs a rest, but after later.
I'm a skeleton. I haven't rested yet, so we're all good. Whenever
you can rest
we
when
need
you're
to.
dead.
Exactly. Hey, huh. Okay, let's go.
Sorry, that killed the mood.
Edgy,
I'm so sorry.
I'd like everybody to make
assume-
me a perception check at this point, please.
Yeah, the fuck is? Oh, there it is. 27.
17.
17 as well.
Very good. The three of you then realise that Lex is not right next to you anymore, and is wandering
Fuck is Lex?
silently
what-
off towards a dark corner. What looks like an archway of sorts.
Lex!
I'll dart after him and try and stop him. Go, Lex, what are you doing? And I'll try and
as
stop
you
him.
sort of appear next to him, I would like you to make me a contested strength check then, please.
Tested strength check. Ooh, garbage. 7.
We're gonna have to re-roll. I also rolled 7.
Ooh,
That's a saving grace.
Better.
10.
With that second re-roll then, because I rolled a 17, which gives Lex a 16 there, because his strength is shit.
So's mine.
Lex pulls his arm free of you. I can hear Silas, and walks into this archway, and as he steps into this archway, glyphs light up, and Lex is gone.
Lex,
What do you?
you motherfucker. If I turn around to the rest of the group, if anyone does that again, second time.
Go through the portal. Jewel, go through the fucking portal. We need to follow Lex.
Oh,
I don't think that was a portal. I think
what
that
was
a
it?
trap.
Fuck.
In just a random archway in the street? Do you know who could have just walked into that? That's crazy. They're just leaving random traps.
I think it is designed to capture anyone who is not from around here. I think it is
the same thing.
I think it doesn't work on other city folk. Fuck it. Right.
Then they know about it. What are we gonna do now?
We gotta go get Lex. I mean, what do
Takami
you
is
mean, what
full
are we
on
gonna do?
losing her shit, by the way. Ever since she saw the city and everything like that, Takami is not the calm, collected monk self that she usually is. She is on the fucking edge.
Can we still feel Lex?
The emotions are still there. The feeling you now get is more of confusion rather than anything else. But yes, you still feel Lex.
He is still on this plane, and he is, for want of a better word, fine. We carry on, and we keep looking for him.
Yeah, we keep looking for him, which means we do what he did, and we go to where he is.
Fine. I'll just walk through.
maybe-
I'll walk through the archway. I'm going to walk through the archway.
Nothing happens.
See, Kevin, I'm sorry. We have to find him by other means. So
I go through. I start jumping down in the middle of the archway. Like, come on, I'm right here. I start moving around, seeing if I can find the spot where Lex walked into. It's this one. No,
you can see sort of the still like embers in a fire, like at the very depth of a fire, the faintly glowing runes and glyphs that line this small circle. Everybody make me an Arcana check, please.
Yeah, it can only go well.
While these guys are
Wow.
fucking around with the Arcana, Edgius is going to be turned looking at the rest of the city, trying to work out vaguely by lighting, because I'm guessing the more well lit an area is, the more likely it is to be the affluent section of the fucking city. So I'm looking for that.
Dirty 20 on
Maybe a
Arcana.
perception check then, please. Okay.
Dirty 5.
35. So,
That's
Tom
not a
or Kevin,
35.
you're just there jumping up and down, just trying to figure this out. Jewel, you get the impression there's probably a reset timer or something on this. It looks like it's based on charge almost.
Yeah.
So this has now gone off, and it needs to build that arcane charge back up.
Kevin, I think it's better we go and find him by other means. So please, let's just find some information.
Yep, you lead the way to the other means, because I have no fucking idea what other means are right now. He disappeared, so what direction has disappeared?
Guys. Matt, I rolled a 26.
Nice. You look, and you can see the city itself seems to wind upwards a little bit, and there's some towers. There's what looks like, in the distance, some form of angular pyramid of sorts. Zipper twat, if anybody wants to watch Legend of Vox Machina, but Ziggurat. But yeah, very similar to that. And a number of what look like more, I don't want to say regal, but those style of buildings. Not slums, places that look like they're well kept, well maintained. For down here, at least.
Guys, realistically, the only two types of people who are putting fucking glyphs on arches are dickheads who want to fuck with people, or rich dickheads who want to enslave people. So, I reckon it's a safe bet to head in that direction. And I'm going to point towards the big regal shit. That way.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I think let's go and let's talk our way into a tavern, start chatting to people who've got loose lips, and let's just see what happens. Edgius, I'm sure you can do your very good charming.
Well,
Are we just walking around this city willy-nilly?
We're fucking hiding
yes.
for now.
Takami. Fucking Takami. Look at me. No, not over there. Look at me.
What?
You need to lock the fuck in right now. I need you to... No. I need you to lock the fuck in. Because right now, Lex is fucked, and we need to find a mushroom room in a room full of fucking mushrooms. So, I need you to lock the fuck in. Why do we need to find
mushrooms so fucking bad? Sorry.
Because that's what...
Okay.
Look, we support you. We all love you. Stick in the middle of the group. Everyone will be around you. Just be chill. Stick in the middle. We've got you. Jewel, fucking, you're better at handling emotions than I am. And Edgius is going to turn around and start walking
I was just
off.
in death. I've been enough fucking chill for one day.
Jewel will grab hold of Takami's hand and then go, look, we're going to go for a walk. Come with me. So Jesse just with holding her hand just starts walking off. And he's going to walk off in the direction that Edgius mentioned that does look the more affluent side. And he's going to start listening out for people talking about anything to do with them going, oh, it's been a hard day, and, you know, they're going somewhere to chill out, or whether they're talking about a place they can't wait to go later or something, whatever. Just trying to listen into the group, to the crowd.
Okay. I would first like stealth checks then, please.
Yep. The hood is definitely up on this.
Also,
Excellent
Matt,
stuff.
we are all disguised as locals from last session. We all makeup up
in
and
which
costumed
case-
up.
Yes, you are. I will allow for advantage on those stealth checks then.
33.
What's stealth? Stealth's
All right,
six, isn't it?
fucking Jewel. Jesus.
Takami's currently walking
Kami
alone.
gets 15. Yeah, to calm me to that.
I can feel
This
your
is a really
hand.
weird feeling. I can feel your hand, but I can't see you.
That's right. I'm still here, just people don't look for me.
Okay, it's like your eyes just slide off. I get it. Both of you blend into the darkness.
Just like
Takami
the
sort
Doctor
of
Who key.
pulls a hood
That's exactly
over,
what Jules like.
pulls up a hood to cover her shocking pink hair. Go on, sorry, Tom.
I rolled a 16, but can I
Nice.
also look? I was a kid of the streets, and I've been around slums, and I know slum energy, and I know where, I just get a sense. I have a sixth sense of where there's some dicey shit, right? Whether it's a lit window that has some shadows going across it, or someone in a doorway. I know when people are selling shit, and I just have grown up with this. I know when people are going to try to shank me before they even know they're going to try to shank me, because I've been shanked over and over again as a kid. So I'm trying to suss this situation out and try
As
to
a
find.
kid, just getting shanked a lot of times is crazy. That's fucking. You need to stop going down that one alley you just kept going down. That's. I think it sounds like that's a you problem, not a them problem.
You started to even know their name and like ask how their mum is, and they still stabbed you.
Exactly.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't have a problem being shanked. It was the priests that was my problem back then. So
different kind of shanking that was.
Yeah.
Yep.
So anyway, I'm turning on that old street urchin vibe, and I'm trying to find someone that kind of runs this area of the street, whether it's a whomever that just knows some shit around here, whether they're trying to run it or they're trying to survive it, or they're walking through it.
Very good. I am going to say, for yourself then, whenever you make a perception check down here, you may now do so at advantage, given your situational type awareness you have down here. You may make me a perception check now. In fact, everybody may make me perception checks as you try to overhear conversations and just understand what's gone on.
By the way, 30 on stealth, Matt.
Nice.
I had a 16 on stealth.
Was that?
Laura,
Sorry, was that all of
everybody's
us doing a
fairly
perception
hidden.
check? My bad.
If you're all looking for stuff or trying to overhear stuff, then absolutely.
Definitely am. Perception, reliable talent beats helps me there. So 22.
22.
24.
Nice.
24.
Edgius is in his own head about fucking Takami and Lex being gone and this whole shit show once again. He's definitely not listening to fucking anything but the words in his own head. He's too narcissistic for that.
Takami's just trying to keep her own shit together at this point as well. So, Jewel, you managed to catch snippets of heavily accented conversation, which is spoken in it sounds like broken common almost. With that perception check, I'll say that it's a form of undercommon mixed with various other dialects in there. But you just about manage to get to grips with it as well. There's a couple of sort of Duragar that are wandering along and talking about their day and talking about smithing, and they are off to a tavern somewhere in the closer to the Umbral Spire. Sorry. You have no idea what that is, but they talk about a tavern. Cavern. I'm hoping this is going to work, and I'm hoping it's not going to blast everybody's ears off, so let's just turn it down just to be on the safe side to begin with. Nobody can hear anything there, can we?
Nope.
No.
That's fantastic.
Umbral Spire. That was where we were going.
Umbral Spire.
There's a tavern near there. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, Cavan, you hear Crow. The song of a crow. Or cawing of a crow.
Can I look in what direction? What do I see the crow?
As you now look around for that, following that sound, you see a singular crow circling in the air.
I elbow Edgius, and I say, "Yo, yo, yo!" And I elbow him again, slap him upside the head.
What?
The fuck,
Him?
dude? Dude, this is our space. You need to lock in and fucking, like.
Dude, I'm locked the fuck in. I'm moving towards the direction I'm going. What?
No,
what?
not directions. Feelings.
Dude,
You know,
my
fucking-
feelings are fine. My feelings are fine.
No.
I'm just fucking. I'm stressed.
Dude, Union City at 5:30 a.m. A little drunk, but being able to fucking understand what's happening on the streets. That's what I need from you right now.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm watching. What? What did you want? What?
It's not out there. It's here. Around here. I don't know. So I don't.
Fuck you! What the fuck do you want me to do? I'm walking. Fuck!
Look at that. Well, first of all, there's what do you make of that? And I point up at that crow that's just fucking going around.
Isn't
That's a
that
crow.
your
Right,
fucking
Raven.
Raven Crow? Isn't that your Raven Crow?
Holy shit! Is that Mara? Morrow? Not Mara. Morrow. Morrow.
Having not seen any other birds down here, get a keen impression that might be Morrow.
Morrow, get the fuck down here! And I start
So
tapping
you
my
also
shoulder.
now notice denizens starting to point up. And rather than come down, you watch as Morrow circles one more time and then just drops straight down. Not to you, but to a building sort of further up the way.
What does that mean? Does that mean we've got Mara's, like, you over here. Get here now.
Kevin, what
It's
did you
not
see?
listening.
Kevin, what did you see?
I saw an untrained raven crow that doesn't listen. That's what I fucking saw.
Fucking dude, you need to beat that bird. Next time we see that bird, we're gonna eat bird. That's where we're at.
Do you have,
beat bird?
do you have
Eat
raven?
bird.
Where did it go?
Let's go to a fucking shop and
we
get
were
a
meant to
raven
be-
crow fucking leash. I'm gonna get a leash for that fucking bird.
I'm so glad you're all handling this so well.
Look, it's okay, Jewel. Jewel, relax. We all rolled above fucking 15 on our stealth checks. We are clearly fine, even though we're whisper shouting our way through this problem.
Let's go. Kevin, where did the
Yes.
bird go?
Over there, on that building right there. I don't know. It's maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's trying to lead us there.
You think?
Go check it out.
Let's go
Let's go
find
check it
out.
out.
Look, it's on the way.
Let's go
Is it
check-
on the way?
Kind of. There's a lot of bridges and shit to cross here, but essentially, yeah, you can make it on the way.
Let's go there first, and then we just can, well, I mean, I say it's on the way. I don't know where we're going. We're just walking this way. So, let's go and have a look. Kevin,
Edgius, as he walks, is gonna cross his fingers and just be like, Mara's safe house, Mara's safe house, Mara's safe house, Mara's safe house. And just praying for that eventuality.
Jewel will turn to Kami to keep her sort of, you know, with like if someone's anxious, you give them a job to do. So it's just like just talk to her. So I turn to Kami and go, well, from everything I can hear, it's going to be very obvious because we cannot fully speak their dialect and their accent is quite different. I think it's best that we're simply going to say that we're envoys from somewhere else and just like we're meant to be here. I don't think it's going to be wise for us to actually say, "Hey, you know, we've lived here for 10 years." Not going to happen. They're not going to. They're not going to fall for that. So I think, yeah, envoys from. Can you think of anywhere? Do we say Union City?
Can we use a different word than envoy? It feels too fucking. Can we say just like messengers or like visitors? We're here on holiday.
Maybe diplomats.
Jesus Christ.
That's even more than envoy.
Yeah, how about
But like, I'm diplomatic at times.
So, yes.
Okay. Do you know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna try and learn a language. As we're walking, I'm gonna try and learn the language, Matt. And I'm gonna try and start picking up some language.
Brilliant. Make me a straight intelligence check, then, please.
Can I throw in a little curveball and say that I'm trying to use the last of my magical energy for today to try and magically learn some of this language, to pick up some of the nuance a little faster than I might otherwise.
Have you got any magical language to... any magical ability left?
Yes, I have one third level spell slot because I spent 2 sorcery points to give myself a third level spell slot just in case.
Okay. I will allow you then to roll me a straight intelligence check, but add your spellcasting ability modifier on top.
Oh, well, that's fun. Okay. That is an unbelievable 11.
11. You start to pick up words. I think you just got some divinity there, violet divinity from chat, so you now have advantage on that roll.
Hey!
Thank you, chat.
Thank you very much for redeeming the points there.
I shot myself because I was
chat.
like, where did that come from?
Thank you, Token. I appreciate you, Pimp. You're a legend, dude. Thank you for that. Dude, you don't realize how much I needed that, because I'm about to learn me a fucking language right here.
Also,
Kaboom! Nat 20! What's up, baby? Oh, yes, Token. Yes, Token.
Oh, yes.
You absolute G.
There we go. You may now add, if it is not already in, you may add undercommon to your known languages.
fucking awesome. That is phenomenal.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid. I love
In
it.
a moment of magical inspiration there.
Oh, that's
I can imagine just like a purple spark just like flies out of one of your eye holes, and you're like, I now know a language.
It's just a tick,
Dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I'll do it after the session. Anyway,
Yeah,
I
you
turn
should
around
just-
to the
I mean, you
group
just
and I'm like, Oompa loompa dippity doo. See, I can speak it now.
I'm gonna take your word for it, you fantastic
I'm not
weirdo.
100% sure that what was they saying, but
I'm
I'm a little impressed.
I said my name is Edgiest Bones Jones, and I'm here as an envoy from Union City, sent by Morna Habhari.
I think that's not a good idea to say. I think we may want to just alter that ever so slightly by saying none of those words. And I think what we will say is we are because the best lies have a seed of truth.
Cuz. Go on, please.
We are traveling on business.
I like
on
that.
business.
I like
Yep, yep. We've got business cards as well. And I pull out our cards, and I'm like, I haven't given one of these out in like a while.
I
Been,
mean,
what,
fuck it.
Why- 2 sessions.
Why don't we? Why don't we even? That's like 8 hours. It's great. Pat on the back there, Kevin. What we need to do is, I tell you what. Why not? Again, that honesty. Planar Detective Agency. We're on business. We're looking for information. Fuck it.
Recruits. We're here on a recruiting campaign.
That's not worked well for us.
We're here to open a new branch. That's
Oh,
a good
yes.
idea.
Gee,
Yes.
no, wait, just 1 minute. There may be slight opposition and resistance to a detective agency coming into somewhere that is inherently unlawful.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Let's get a lay of the land. So far we've seen slightly unlawful and slavery and all that lot. But maybe that's just lawful here. I don't know. So, how about we just get a lay of the land? We may bring out the Planar Detective Agency bit, but we are definitely here on business.
Okay, to the birdhouse. Let's go.
And, after all, we do have quite a lot of coin that Lex has in his...
Are you?
What?
What are you? Why are you talking like
What?
that? What's wrong with you?
What? How many?
Jewel.
I have like eight
I-
to my name.
Yeah, I gave the bag back to Lex.
I pat my trousers. I'm like, Lex owes me like 4 gold, and
Yeah.
besides that,
I have 8 gold on me.
I have
have
8
none,
gold
but-
on me too.
Hey, snap! And
hey.
Ed just goes to high five Jewel.
Just stupidly high fives you back like, why not? Lighten the fucking load. What the hell?
Amazing.
Oh,
Well,
guys.
Lex has got like 25,000 gold on him.
Yeah, somewhere else. Yep.
Oh, well, I'm glad we've got single-digit golds on us. Good work, team.
yeah, that was well thought out. We didn't think about separating from Lex and having a little bit of a. All right.
Edges will
I
turn the
don't think
corner
it's-
and be like,
Kevin, which of those two is it? Is it the dark, ominous, gothic-looking building that has some sort of gargoyle on the top? Or is it the one that's painted bright rainbow colors? Which of the two is it?
There's definitely no
it's-
rainbow colours down here. If you're seeing that, you're tripping as shit.
Edgy, stop licking that mushroom. Fuck's sake.
It
It's
looked
neither.
tasty.
It's that one.
Scarsberries
And I
taste
point
like
to Morrow.
scarsberries.
I point to Morrow up there, and I'm like, it's that one.
Morrow's dropped.
And it's literally,
But yeah, you can
Yeah.
point in the direction.
yeah. And I'm like, right there.
Let's go in. Let's go in then.
and
Can I
Edges
get
will
to-
walk up to the door.
So is Morrow in the
And-
building?
You now
Good
can't
question.
see Morrow. They dropped. You can head in that direction, but you don't know where Morrow's gone.
Okay.
Can we,
Yeah.
as we approach the building, Matt, can I turn on my gem of true seeing? Just in case there's any more fucking glyphs on any other fucking archways or anything.
Absolutely. And what you realise now is every now and again, in the darkest recesses of a lot of these areas, you now see these strange arcane circles. Given the fact you can now see them, you are no longer susceptible to the effects.
I mean, is there anything on the door of the building where Morrow flew into? Is there anything there as we approach
It's
it?
a way ahead right now.
we're not there. Oh,
It's
my
probably
bad. My
around
bad.
15 minutes travel from where you were.
I'm gonna undo that true seeing, and I'm gonna save it for when I get to the door of the
Okay.
of the building.
Very good. In which case, I need you all, since I've just said there were these traps around, I need everybody to make me charisma saving throws, please.
Okay.
Oh, haha! Yeah, nice try, Matt. Charisma saving throw. What an idiot!
Is this against charmed or frightened?
It is against being charmed.
Ooh, that is exceptionally. I say lucky. It's not great. Wisdom
One of
saving
you
throw.
fail. Please fail.
13. I think that might be a fail.
Yeah, I actually got a fucking crit fail. I got a 1.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Plus
I
1.
will counter charm both of those and
Nice.
get rid of both of those, and I rolled a 19 for myself.
Nice. So, yes, 15 was the score to beat. So I was going to do Kevin straight away. But there's a moment where you feel like you hear a whisper, or the whisper of Mara's voice. Before you turn, and then Edgy sort of sprinkled some bone dust over your head. And next minute you're just there like, oh, and there's a like dull, subtle pain in your head for a moment.
I don't know. I think I'm hearing things, man. I could swear Morrow was around here, or like
Jewel,
in my
your
head,
head
or
also
some shit.
turns in a moment where you think you hear bronze. But again, as that bone dust is sort of like sprinkled over your head, you're just like, oh.
When Lex said he walked away, he said he heard his brother. I think we nearly got caught again.
What do you mean got caught? You mean like?
That glyph.
So it makes you hear someone that's important to use voice.
That you'd want to go towards, yes.
But it's all right.
Fuckers.
I got you, bitches. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going to the house.
Thank you,
Follow
Edges.
me.
Right.
I think the way we have to do this is cautiously. And Edges is going to start doing the dune walk, where he's doing like a couple shuffles to the left, then like a half shuffle to the right, and then a couple shuffles to the left, and then a little shuffle step. And this is because that's how he believes he's going to get around these glyphs.
They're not just in the
Takami's got
floor.
the same face as Dave and Jewel right now, just like a finger on the cheek, just looking like.
No,
I have no words.
Sorry, to be clear, these glyphs aren't just randomly in the street, are they? They're like intermittent throughout the whole place.
Well, Edgius is now, to be fair to Bodhi, he's not using the information I gave him because he wouldn't have seen that with a gem. So
yes, exactly.
you don't actually know where these are.
Fair.
But previously they were in the entrance to a cave and in an archway.
Yeah.
So.
I'm thinking that the street's fine. It's off the sides of the streets, just off the sides is where they're going to be. So still
Jewel
cautious.
can make that assumption if she wishes. Yeah.
Which is what she's going to make. Absolutely. So yeah, going to carry on walking, and let's head to this place that the bird is sending us to.
Well, it's not
Very
a bird. It's a raven crow.
I think
Buzzard.
it's just called a
I got
raven,
it.
but yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So you head, and it takes you about 50. I'm going to say it takes you about 20 minutes, actually, going slowly and cautiously. And Edgius, you definitely get a few funny looks, and a couple of the sort of the deep gnomes as you walk past. Just look.
Think he's off his fucking rocker.
I'm going to be like,
Said in Undercommon.
mushroom cave, as I walk past them, and then just keep going.
Another one that's been chewing the mushrooms. Not careful, he'll turn into a thrall like the others.
Oh, what? Did you say? Strange little beast?
Nothing meant. You go on your way. Enjoy.
And he'll keep doing a shuffle walk. And Edges is going to note the word thrall, or thrawn, or whatever they said.
Thrall. Yeah. It's not a Star Wars Legends spin-off there.
Yeah. And
Very
just
good.
keep going towards this
20
place.
minutes, yeah. 20 minutes it takes you before eventually you just hear this subtle caw, raven call. And you look up to see Morrow perched on the eaves of one of these buildings, essentially. Now, you've moved into what I would call into the middle class area of the city. Let's just call it what it is. So you're no longer in the slums. You've moved past sort of like the workers area now into people that have got a little bit of renown, a little bit of status,
Is that notable?
but not the upper echelons.
Is that notable by like the clothing people are wearing, or like the infrastructure or something, or is it just us?
The infrastructure,
or is it like the air? What do we pick up on?
It's more denoted by the way people carry themselves. The clothes they wear are a lot more refined. There's fine spider silk-like materials that are worn with filigree that looks like it's sort of green or vibrant blues, the occasional sort of purplish pinks, magentas. But also the architecture is a lot more well-maintained and sturdier down here. It's made of what looks like rock, as opposed to whatever the material was down in the Gloom Rest Warrens, which is very flimsy, not very well looked after. Kind of like wood, but given there's no trees, you're not quite sure what it is. As you look up at Morrow, there is then a whispered voice.
You like to make more noise than an elephant.
Where did the voice come from? Anyone recognisable?
A figure steps out of a side alley cavern. You do a double take. For this figure looks uncannily like Mara. Flowing black hair.
Yeah, I run in that direction. And do I encounter it? The figure?
I mean, she's there. She's walking towards you.
Yeah. Mara! Mara, Mara, it's me.
What? And she puts her hand on your chest like, whoa.
Whoa. I am not Mara. She's my cousin.
Nice.
And I say to her, I don't fucking believe you.
Luck.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me.
What?
Yeah.
And Kevin's trying to think of a way to truth test the supposed cousin of Mara. And says, when was the last time you spoke to Mara? Now! Now!
Hey. Calm yourself.
No.
If you draw attention here, you are likely to get eaten by something you do not want to get eaten by.
I dare something to fucking eat me right now. I'm on my wit's end.
You should see it. When he gets heated, he busts out of the stomach like every time.
Yeah, it's not pretty.
Might I suggest we take this inside, and I will answer your
No.
questions?
I'm not going anywhere with you. Just tell me when's the last time you saw Mara.
I have not seen my cousin for a number of years, but I hear from her on a weekly basis.
All right, and what have you heard from her recently?
There are a number of disturbances on the surface. She has asked me if there's anything down here. Nothing as of yet. But
I'm like, all right, and
also-
I'm like, okay, that was enough to give me just a little bit of an inclination that she knows Mara, but I'm still not convinced. And I'm like, okay, and I kind of grab her, not like pulling her, but I'm like, okay, let's go inside. Yeah, let's go inside.
She clicks her tongue, and Morrow flutters down and lands on her shoulder.
Right, come on, let's go inside. Come on, go.
And she leads you in.
I look to Morrow and I just give it the look of, we're gonna have some words after this.
Sparrow elephant was.
All right.
As you enter
are we
into this building, then, there's a moment where you feel a strange tingle over your skin. And you step inside, and it appears like a cozy cottage inside.
Okay. So I step up to her and I'm like, okay, you need to prove yourself right now. Mara and I
You need to
have
take a step back.
Look, I'm done with listening to people that are trying to tell me to do shit that I don't want to do. So I'm just going to tell you something, and then we're going to get on with what we're going to do. So, Mara is my future bride. You should know that.
Oh.
And the question, no. You either pass or you fail. The question is, what would you know about me that Mara's told you that is different than what you see right now? Go.
Would your name suffice?
Not enough. I just told you my goddamn name.
Did you? Did I
Yeah,
miss that?
outside.
Sorry, I must have done. Okay, sorry. Well, Kevin Buckland, orphan of Paragon, I think. Paragon? You were childhood friends for a time.
All right, stop. Just stop. Fine. Fucking fine. Fine. How is Mara?
She is okay, from what I can gather. Things are tense on the surface.
I'm sorry. I'm tense. I just want to fucking. Yeah. Fine. Okay. We and I look to Jewel and to Aegeus and to Lex, and I'm like, we're here trying to find something, and I don't know if you know that already or not. And I look to Morrow, and I'm like, I sent Morrow to Mara to see if we could get some sort of safe passage in this city, but we're trying to find something.
Well, that would explain why he brought you here, then, knowing that I am probably your best chance to get through safely.
First of all, thank you for this. Second of all, introductions maybe in order. My
Did
name
anyone
is-
hear that wolf
Sounds like-
outside?
Be careful of noises like that. More often they are hook beasts. If you see one, run.
Thank you. My name is Jewel. You know Cavern,
And Edgius.
Huh?
Edges.
How the fuck did you know my name?
You are the Planar Detective Agency.
That is us.
Well, how to doodly, and I'll hand her a card.
It is okay, thank you. She pushes away. If I am caught with this, then my cover is blown.
So, we're... well, I want to get onto something, but can I ask first, please? We have lost 2 individuals to these glyphs, these archway glyphs. They just disappear. Where are they safe? And if not, where are they? We need to get them.
You are in the Warrens and on the outskirts of the city when they were gone?
Yes.
They have been collected by the Quieted.
Could you elaborate? That sounds bad.
Quieted.
The Quieted. They are an organization down here who seek to take over the surface world. They collect specimens,
Okay.
experiment, test, interrogate.
Starting to think like that might be a higher priority than we thought then.
I would think we need to get them back pretty swiftly, yes.
Okay. Good to know. We will be on that very shortly. However, I suppose it is good to know from you sooner rather than later the main reason why we are here. We're looking for something and we have no idea where to start.
That's very vague.
I know it is. What the fuck are we looking for, guys?
Edges is going to turn to look for Lex. And be like,
I can't remember which bit we're looking for.
Make me a history check, please.
Yeah.
oh, I've got it. It's the
22.
It's the Abyssal Core.
Is it the Abyssal Core we're looking for here? Yeah, that sounds
It's
about right.
It's the Abyssal Core.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice
The
then.
and as he says it, he's like the Nemisal door. The Nemisal door is what we're looking for.
I think it's the Abyssal Core, Edgius.
I was trying to keep it secret.
Oh, so
Yeah.
let's just point it towards a door then. Sorry, let's not fight. So it looks like Joe describes it.
You describe an amulet of sorts with this blood red jewel in the centre, having been with your history check that we rolled earlier, and given what Lex has told you from his visions, and this female individual who is quite stunning, literally, like, there's only subtle differences between her and Mara. The family resemblance here is uncanny. She probably dresses a lot more conservatively than Mara. It sort of blends in around here a little bit, but the beauty is there, and the eyes are the one thing that give her away as not being a true denizen down here, or not a true shadow elf. She doesn't have the red eyes that they walk around with, but she just stands there, and that sounds interesting. Any other?
I described the room that was again described by Lex as a room, cavern, whatever it looked like. Not cavern, Buckland, but
Not him, but a cave.
Yeah.
So a subterranean area with a fancy necklace.
And
mean-
mushrooms.
Yeah.
from
Mushrooms.
from your response there, I'm guessing that you cannot be much help right now, but okay, that leads us on to let's go and get our friends. Where do we get them? How do we get them back?
Wait, Jewel. Another question for you. Mara, not Mara, who hasn't told us her name, even though we've told her the actual thing that we're looking for.
Name?
No, she hasn't. Nobody has asked.
I
So
thought
at
she
this
had.
point
That's
she
why I
goes,
didn't ask.
yes, pleasantries. My name is Selindre Blackveil.
Cylinder?
Did you say Selindre Blackveil? You got shafted in the name
Selindre.
department. Do your parents hate you?
Edges, why the hell would
this
you ask a
point-
question like this?
A black blade comes out very quickly and very agile and just alights under Edgius's chin. You are here under my hospitality. Do not be rude.
Cylinder, I'm so sorry for my friends. I don't know what has got over them, apart from the fact they're always like this, and they just decide that I'm sorry. Thank you for your hospitality and your safety here.
Yeah, and I elbow I elbow Edgius, and I'm like, I wonder if she goes by like Sphere or like
Cindy for
like-
short.
yeah,
Actually,
something
people
like
call me
that.
Sally for short.
I might call you Drella.
If you call me Drella, I am going to chop your skeletal head from your shoulders.
She doesn't like Drella,
Well-
not Drella.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, that's not too hard, and he'll pop his head off and then pop it back down, and then we'll be like, no, sorry. The question I was meaning to ask you, and I apologize if I offended you. You are both as regal and conservatively dressed as we expected. We've heard lots about you too
Yes,
as well.
I'm aware
All
my
good.
cousin is a little bit of a slut in the clothing department.
Whoa,
Wild. Whoa. Slut shaming your cousin is crazy. That's crazy. You are, and you don't want to be rude. Damn, anything goes in this household. I'm going to take my boots off. And he pops off his shoes and places them on the floor.
8 gold rolls around the floor.
Oh, no, fuck, not my fucking. You didn't see that, and then just gonna sweep his fucking gold back up.
I have no need for gold coins down here. It is fine. But I make a joke of my cousin. I have known her for a long time. I am down here at her request. So,
Well,
merely
oh,
a
you're here
joke
at
to
her
lighten-
request.
Yes.
Look,
Oh,
so her request, after having received the message from Morrow to help us in town here,
No.
like you're here just no. Then how does she know
am-
we're here?
How much has she told you of the Blackveils themselves, of House Blackveil? Surely you must know what they get up to.
Oh, like most of it, she trusts Cavan. They're getting married. She's told us, pretty much your entire family tree, history, alliances, organizations that you work with, things like that. But please, you go ahead and say it to confirm to us, so that we know that you're legitimate in this moment. Because I think
Make me a
that's
persuasion check,
important.
please, Edgius.
Oh yeah, baby. That's a 31.
31. Thank you for the raids.
Hey.
Hey, it worked.
8. Fucking chat, honestly. So with the 31, she sort of goes a little bit vague, but you know that the Blackveils are an intelligence operation
Of course.
that extends beyond Union City itself. We have operatives in various locations, and I am the operative down here. I would appreciate if you kept that to yourself.
Oh, okay. So,
of course.
so can you just explain two things to me, just so I make sure that you're aware of them? First of all, are you actually all related, or is it more of a case of also what would you say the top 3 locations that you currently have operatives in are?
Do you
I will let Mara reveal that information. Sorry, Julie was trying to say.
Yes. Do you are you part of the Silent Order of Sithalas? Whatever it is?
It's
syphilis.
Jewel.
Definitely syphilis.
Syphilis.
It sounds like a strange disease, doesn't it? But no, that is only my sister, my cousin, my sister too. But yes, it is reserved.
You have
for
another
the
cousin?
higher-
Okay, so
Another
I have a sister.
sister.
but
Mara has another cousin.
in general, you are all of that, information gathering like group, not of the Silent Order, just of a secondary information gathering.
Yes,
Okay.
House Blackveil is vast and varied, and we do not all share the same surname. There is House Blackwater as well, and others. But
Of course.
we are
Yeah.
yes.
Black hair.
I'm glad that you've been dialed in. Obviously, our level of classified extends to someone who's marrying into the Blackveils. So, like, I understand that you don't know it all, but that's okay. Question for you.
A kid just kick Edgius. just kick.
Make me an unarmed strike, please.
It's a fucking natural 20.
Well, roll the damage then.
Where the fuck is my damage?
You
Hang
can
on.
technically use your cat's claws for this as well, but
Yeah, so I've never really done that one. Unarmed strike. It will just be an unarmed strike, so it'll be 2 bludgeoning damage as I take his shin out. Shit.
shin bone just shit.
Son of a...
Sorry, Edgius, but seriously, for the love of all that's holy.
Well, no, my question was going to be about the Drider. About the fucking Drider. Ow. Shit.
Sorry. No. Drider?
Yeah, not Strider. A Drider. It was a
I
dryad.
am well aware of what a Drider is. What do you
Spider.
mean a Drider? What have you been doing with Driders?
One, like, captured us, kind of, was leading us through the city and was like, come with me, I'm gonna save you, and, like, if you don't, I'm gonna eat you, ha ha ha, and they were kind of, like, not cool about it at all, and they locked us in a room, but then Jewel teleported it out of us.
It basically we
bag
got
of
the
holding.
heebie-jeebies, we decided we were just going to get out of there, we didn't want to work with them.
Mara did not tell me you're all idiots.
What?
Whoa.
No, oh, get over it, of course we bloody are. We have no idea where we are at the moment.
She does grin at that for a moment.
This is fair. Well, your
Wait, can
friends
I
have been
just ask-
captured by the Quieted. You are now
Yeah,
marked
that's-
by the Quieted.
That's what I want to know. Like, is there a time? Like, is Lex right now like on the clock, so to speak, and are we on the clock to get him? Like, is there like a timer going on where he's gonna stop breathing or he's gonna get
It
his?
has been a long time since surface dwellers stumbled into the warrens, so they will take their time trying to get information from them.
Oh, torture.
I
Being
turned
said,
I turned to Lex and to Edgius, and I'm like, "Fuck, we gotta get him." Sorry, I turned to Jewel.
Who
and
are you looking at, Kevin? There's no one next to me, bro.
I turned to Jewel and Edgius, and I'm like, "They're questioning. They're interrogating them. We gotta go now. We gotta find him. Like,
Yes,
no more
I mean,
fucking around. We gotta go find him."
Lex is such a wet flannel, he'll tell them anything.
That's so true. He'll break it. The first sign of anything that would ruin his clothing, that book that he carries, Cog.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, we're screwed, guys. We might as well just leave him down here. We
Look,
might
I'm
as well
just trying to
leave him
make
down here.
light of the situation, but no,
Beach day.
we need to go and get them.
Oh,
So,
okay.
we will all
can you
shut up.
describe
Please
this
tell
Drider
us.
to me, please?
Spider lady,
Lower
mostly
half spider,
less lady.
top half
Lady.
Yes.
scary lady.
Can I do a history check on her name? Because I couldn't remember it while I was trying to write it down.
I will give you the name. It is Velthira.
Her name was Velthira.
Was it? Was it Velthira? Have I just
Sounds
totally
about right.
fucking made that up?
Sounds
That's
good.
close enough.
No, Velthira.
Her name was
yeah,
titanium oxide. I don't know.
Just when you say the name
actually
Velthira,
names
there's
things.
a fuck off.
No,
Rock
it's how
stole
I
your
would
dad.
name something. I fucking no idea.
There's a moment when you mention the name then where she shudders and just... You are marked by the Silent Fang. I do not think you are getting out of this without a fight.
Good.
She
I
will
want to
not let
chop
her
her
quarry
head
go.
off.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get in
Very
line,
well.
Jewel. Right. So how do we get to fucking Lex? Like, just.
I mean, buy him
do
a
we
drink
go to
first.
a place? That's a good one. But no, seriously,
Jewel doesn't make
Selindre.
jokes often. We got to
Selindre.
appreciate these moments. That was.
Just call
I'm glad.
me
I'm glad
either
I wasn't
Sel-
portaled away.
Call me
Sel.
either Sel or Selly.
Sally.
Wait, Kevin. Do you remember that person from back in the day? Do you remember Chell?
Oh yeah. Do you know you're not familiar with Chell, are you? Cell?
No.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, that's good actually. She was great.
Yeah.
But-
we used to call her Chell Dorado.
We did. Yeah. That was
Cheddars
yeah,
of
but
gold?
no.
No?
Let's talk like what's the fastest way to get to our friend? Is it walking, running, teleporting? Like how do we do this? Are you coming with us? Are you telling us how to get there? What are we doing?
I am not going into the quieted strongholds. No way, no chance. I have
No.
cover to maintain.
That's fine. You just tell us.
However-
You tell us where we need to go.
Given that you were taken into the Warrens and told to stay there, I would surmise that there are... It sounds stupid saying it here, but subterranean areas within the Warrens. Underneath the Warrens, networks. Where they are
Warrens in the
probably out.
Warrens.
Subterranean.
Warrens.
So, as frustrating as that is, do we even go back to where we were held, to the tavern, and we just bust shit up, try and find a secret door? What do we think?
Look for
Is there an
areas
entrance to
of
this?
distinct
Wait.
silence.
Distinct
Sully.
silence?
Who?
Yes.
Is that a person?
No, that's not it.
Silence.
I even know what.
Quiet. It sounds like you struggled with this concept.
You would not believe it.
Takami, who's been given a drink at this point, spits it out. Just like,
Sally, quite honestly, I would love to just
Spit
go
take,
in
Ben.
and you know and find them myself, because at least I am able to keep my mouth shut. But I will take this lot with me because fuck it, why not? It'll be fun.
okay.
Okay.
Can I ask a question? Do these underground sub-tunnels lead to the Quieted, or do they lead to the Silent Fang? Because you said the spider lady is from the Silent Fang.
She is known as the Silent Fang. That is her moniker, name.
Oh, that's not
She
the
is
gang.
one
that
of the
murders?
Quieted. No.
The Quieted is the gang.
Oh, and so she definitely wasn't going to do us any good. She was definitely going to take us somewhere and eat us, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, when she said she was going to eat you, she would have quite possibly eaten you when she is done with you.
Oh, guys, we've got to stop trusting fucking spider ladies. This
We
is getting
didn't
out of
trust her at all. At what point?
Doesn't sound like you did, actually. You all escaped, at least.
hand. That is true. We did. We did escape. That is
So-
true. That is true.
Does that mean that every spider creature we come up against is just definitely our enemy? Or is this a mixture
Down
of...
here,
Yes?
I would safely assume that everyone is your enemy. There are two types. The Driders are often of the Quieted or of the Gloom Watch, which is the militia, is the army down here.
Okay.
I wouldn't trust either
Gloom
of them.
Watch.
In fact, I would not trust anyone. I would try and get around here as silently as possible without drawing any undue attention.
So
Are you saying we need to go to the other area, the whatever they call the tunnels underneath the, and that's going to get us to the Quieted? What's the entrance? How do we do that? Is there one? Is there like?
Gavin, we need to look for the quietest area. Is that right?
The darkest and the quietest. It is symbolic of their
Fine.
group, their nature.
Okay. I
Trying
now
to
get why they're
find a
called
concept. Trying to find a concept, I'm not gonna lie, guys, sounds really out of our capabilities. I'm really concerned that we don't have Lex right now, because I really feel like even though we're gonna try and save Lex, that we are not gonna save Lex, because how the fuck do you find the quietest, darkest place?
Well, we don't want your shouting. So, can we like
Some of you look like you may have magical ability, any divining capabilities. Can you scry or spy on some way magically?
You know, no.
I'm happy to just be searching for the quietest.
Make me a deception check, please, Edge. That's fucking awful.
That's a 25.
25. She sort of looks at you suspiciously for a moment, but then just shakes her head anyway. Sorry, Julius, continue.
Well, I'm also happy to just try and find the quietest and darkest areas. Was it suspiciously quiet in the tavern, or not? Like, not enough?
No, like, it was not quiet enough, but now you think of it, there was areas where, like, quite clearly in the Warrens, in the slums, it's fairly heavily populated anyway. But there were a few areas where it just seemed like nobody seemed to congregate.
Okay. I have an idea that I think we're going to be able to find it not too hard to find these places. So I'm happy if we try and stealth our way back, try and find one of these areas. Do we all agree we do this?
Yeah. Yeah, and you sure you don't want to come with us, Sally?
Oh, I think it's wise she doesn't.
I would love to help.
Because
for my cousin's
the
sake,
next thing I
but
was going to say was, Sally, we would like to come back here afterwards with our other friends.
Okay.
With that
So-
being said, I could use a nap before we go. Do you have like a little perch that I could steal or something like that for, I don't
You
know,
are welcome to rest here.
6
If
to
you need
8
rest, you can
hours?
rest here.
Do our friends have
I
the
do
time?
not think. I do not think they will. They need information, and they will treat them well to begin with, much like they did with you. Try to get them on side. Then they will start to turn sour. I think you have a little bit of time. If you need to rest, we have time.
I turn to Edgius and I'm like, we gotta go get him, Edgius. We gotta go get him. We can't risk. I mean, how about this? Are you able to sleep while being on some like piggyback sleep?
Great idea! I will disassemble my bones, put me in your backpack, and I'll take a nap in your bag as we go. I love it, Kevin. That's fucking genius. That is
Fucking genius.
I wasn't actually. I was just like, if I mean, I can do that. I didn't. It's kind of gross. I don't want you dismembered and everything. But if you want to do that, that's fine. But I was just thinking you could just like put your arms around me and just lay your head on my shoulder and just fucking kind of snooze while I'm walking
That's
through.
not really how I sleep. I need to be a pile of bones when I sleep. If I'm a full skeleton, it just doesn't. It's not comfortable, for me.
I take my backpack off and I open it. I'm like, well, fucking, if we're gonna do this, let's do it.
I'll pop the first knuckle of my finger off, and the second one, and then the third one.
Oh my god.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'll begin disassembling myself and climbing into the bag. But as I go to put my head in, I'm like, wait, Sel, do you have any like? This feels like a safe house. Do you have like an armory room that like if you press a button, it's like and like all these things rotate out of the wall, and there's like fucking sick ass swords and shit on the wall?
No.
Okay.
Edgius, my only concern is it only took us about, half an hour to an hour to get over here. Is that enough for you?
I would suggest if you need to rest, I would rest.
I'll take.
Once you go down there.
Gavin, I agree with you. I want to go, but I think we need to go fully armed, if that makes sense. I'm not going to sleep well, knowing that we want to go and catch them, but let's just go.
Ooh, Sel.
other question for you. Do you happen to have any, because you're a spy, right? You're one of those people that needs to like stake out places for a long time or be on, be undercover for a long time, right? Do you use performance enhancing drugs that would give you the effect of, a long rest, while then depleting you later down the line kind of situation that I could, pop a couple now and then, and then, suffer the consequences later. Give future Edgius a problem to deal with.
Like the one where you spaffed all your spell slots trying to get out.
Jewel, that voice was not your voice, Jewel.
That's because it's above table Dave. Look, I think realistically, we will have to just do a long rest here if we want to do it. I think that's going to be the best way.
Essentially, yeah, the decision is either long rest or risk it.
So if
she doesn't have any like powdered.
No, I have very little down here. I am meant to go under the radar.
So you're just
Whatever
raw
that
dogging
means.
it when you're on the job. You're just straight raw dogging it. No performance enhancements,
I
nothing.
put plans into place so I know what I am meant to do at certain moments, and I know where my escape routes are. I know where my lucky points are, my emergency rendezvous, and if I need to get the shit out of Dodge, I know where my exit points are at all times.
Oh, that must be nice.
Respect. I like it. That sounds like a lot to do. We just usually drink a lot
Pats
and then
your
go.
hand just like, I don't know what to do with this.
We usually drink a lot and then just go headfirst into the problem. So I respect that you don't use any performance enhancers.
This I can well believe.
We're going to rest up here so that we go in full force. Thank you.
Okay. I will keep watch while you rest. I'll try not to snore too loudly, although the illusion here should at least quieten that a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay. Rest.
In a very weird and awkward way, because also it's dark down here and not quite sure whether that means it's nighttime or daytime or
Oh
whatever.
no, this is
fucking
like
day
a
it is.
cozy cottage in here right now, so it's lit with like lamps and
an
illusory fireplace.
I just also mean that as we've been underground, it's that Jules almost lost track
oh yeah,
of
you've
what
got
time
no
it is.
concept of time. Yeah.
Yeah. Therefore, he's like, well, yeah, sure, and probably the exhaustion does hit of like the hiking over the mountain and everything else has gone on and losing, but both people to these glyphs recently is like right, and just curls up in the corner on her bedroll.
Takami just sort of sits on the floor against the wall, just like, oh god, this has been a day, and just begins to meditate and then slowly falls asleep.
I will put myself back together out of the bag, and then I will quickly go and check every sconce, everything that is a book on a shelf. I will check everything for hidden weapon rooms that are likely to exist in this safe house.
Maybe an investigation check.
The only
please.
one that really needs a long rest and is going to waste.
She's holding out on us, Jewel. I know it. I'm gonna get us some stick. I'm gonna get us some +3 shit right here. This is what we're searching for. That's a 26, Matt.
26. You go around like you feel through a sconce, and literally your hand passes through a sconce. It doesn't really exist. It's a high-powered illusion. Same for a lot of the bookshelves and stuff. The only thing you do sort of your hand latches onto is one particular book with a lock on it, which as your hand lays on it, Selindre walks over and goes, "You can leave that there, and if I find it missing, you will find your hands missing."
And Edgius will just back away from the book, looking her in the eyes, and then we'll take a seat next to Takami, pop his legs off, put them next to her, and then pop everything. And then the last thing he's going to do is just lean his head up against her thigh and go to sleep.
Okay. Very good.
Kevin goes to Selly and says, could I have a quiet word with you?
By all means.
And I turn to look at the guys. They're all kind of settling in. Is there an around the corner or anything around here, or is it just this?
Let's step outside. We should be okay, as long as we are quiet.
When she steps outside, I'm grabbing the
You're
fucking
asleep.
book, Matt.
You're a fucking asleep.
Nice fucking try.
I should have waited.
So, as we step outside, is this good?
It's quiet enough. There are, well, the enchantments I put on the inside stretch out a little bit to provide us extra silence and unawareness.
Yeah, I guess I just want to. There's a couple things just rolling around in my head, but before I get to any of that, I need to apologize. My intentions of just making sure that whoever's mentioning Mara's name is who they say they are, got me to be a little bit more aggressive in that situation than I wanted to be. And as you're her cousin, I deeply apologize for that.
I can see what she sees in you.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it. But anyway, thank you.
Should.
Thanks.
Because
That's what she
does not
says
give
as well.
her heart away so flippantly, at least not from what I've seen. So.
Thank you. So I guess I got a couple things that I'd love to catch up with you and get to know you, but there's just so much going on right now. I guess maybe business first, and then at some point it'd be great to, I don't know, know who you are and everything.
Plan, yes.
And I turn to look toward the door to see those guys sleeping or not sleeping. I say, I'm fucking worried about Lex. I know Edgius needed a nap, and I know Jewel is thinking about the most successful way that we can, as a group, go to find him. But we're talking about hours and hours, and we are familiar with interrogation. We're familiar with being on the other side of interrogation and what interrogators are prepared to do. And I just don't want anything to happen to my friend. And
From what I understand, the transportation will put them in a state of unconsciousness for an hour or two. From there, it will be the good cop routine before the bad cop, if you are familiar with the analogy.
yeah. So I'm not going to hold you to it. But if anything happens to Lex, yeah, I couldn't go on probably. So if you say he's going to be okay, then I'll take your word for it. But I'm just telling you now that if there's a chance that he's going to get hurt, then I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure that doesn't happen.
My cousin told me that you once raised an entire cathedral.
I'm sure, I'm not sure actually what she did and didn't say about my past, but let's just say if there's someone that I care about, that it's in harm's way, then I'll do whatever I need to do, to whatever extent needs to be done, to make sure that that ends.
No one in this city will bat an eyelid if the quieted are suddenly quieted.
Yeah. And I guess the other thing you're saying just rest. I'm not going to be able to sleep. I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to be able to fucking sleep with him on my mind.
might I suggest you just regain your strength then?
Yeah. And I guess the other thing I want to say is, it sounds like you're talking to Morrow a little bit more than I am right now. And I'm trying to get back there. I'm doing everything I can to accelerate this shit show of I miss her, and just tell her I miss her, and I'm trying to get back there.
I will pass your message on.
Yeah.
But you should contact her more.
What, through Morrow, or what? Like, you mean what? Why?
Yes. If you wish to use Morrow to send messages when you're on the surface world, he will fly them back and forth.
Yeah. I'll do better. Yeah.
She knows
Thank you, and
what
I'm.
you are here to do. I'm sure she understands.
Yeah.
But for my sake,
Just.
message her.
Yeah. I'll definitely message her. All right. Well, I'll go and make the appearances of resting. If you change your mind, and I look at her and I take a little step forward, I mean it. If you change your mind, if you have a feeling, if you have any sense at all that we need to go, you fucking tell us we need to go, and we're gone.
She sort of looks up into your eyes, and there's a moment where, again, it's like staring into Mara's eyes, although there's not the same fire behind the eyes that Mara has. Not the same tenacity. And she sort of blinks up into your eyes for a moment and then takes a step back and says, "Whew. Yes, I can see what she sees in you. I will do what I can for you all."
Thank you. Can I give you a hug?
Perhaps just a handshake right now.
Yeah.
She looks
okay.
a little bit flushed in the face as well, I would say.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'll head back inside.
No problems at all. And she, sort of wanders back in and then busies herself as you take a seat and just begin to try and quiet your mind. And I think as you do that, we will take our break, which I'm going to ask gentlemen to make it rather rapid because we are a little bit over time already. But yes, so we will be back in a few minutes.
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Wayo.
Bodhi and I casually snacking there. Very good.
Oh no, what you're doing?
Oh, hang on a minute. I need to get in on this. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. That's better.
Everybody snack. Everybody snack. Very good. Big shout out to Token Celt in the chat for all of the love. And yes, as they have rightly pointed out, if you've not watched Orbital Blues Arc 2, go watch it. Go watch it and expect, bring tissues. Because it's
a massive wank bank. It's such an incredible.
I was trying to make the joke, but couldn't think of how to phrase it, and you used the two words that I was going to use anyway. So there we go. Fantastic. So yes, my good friend Token Celt there. Thank you very much for that shout out. Excellent.
Thank you, homie.
We then return to this cottage-like interior of Selindre Blackveil's house. After we complete our rest then, Kevin, you like doze. You don't fully sleep. It's that half sleep, half awake type, constantly waking up, dozing off, coming back to sort of consciousness. Jewel, I imagine you sleep. Edgius, you're fucking out like a light, having been arcanely drained through your own actions, I'm going to point out.
I still had a level of exhaustion as well from when I removed the weights against the T-Rex as well.
So
Finally,
yes,
not
as long as
that.
you As long as we eat, yeah, you can then get rid of that. But essentially, you all wake up, grab your gear. Takami seems significantly calmer as well now. Like, she's got her shit together, she's calmed herself down, she's done some meditation, she is back on the straight and narrow, so to speak. I imagine from everything that's happened, though, you kind of get the impression that she is teetering on that edge now of calm and panic at any moment.
Yeah.
But seems to have her shit together. You sort of say your goodbyes to Selindre as she sends you on your way and points down sort of the easiest path to get back to the Gloam Rest Warrens. As Edius, you...
I've just got to try, Matt. I'm so sorry. You teed it up and you put it right there for me. So I'm going to try and steal the book, and I'm going to try and remove the cover from the back of the book, put it back in the shelf, and cast Glyph of Warding on the book cover, so that the trigger will be when she next takes it off the shelf and opens it, Silent Image will reproduce whatever is in the book in like the book. So then at least the first time she checks it, she won't realize that it's been stolen.
Okay. So this book has got a like padlock clasp thing on it, which I don't think I fully explained previously. So you are welcome to try. You are going to have to, the DC on this is going to be a very, very high sleight of hand check.
Okay. Am I allowed to know the DC?
No, you can just fucking roll. It's high.
Cool.
It's high.
Cool. Oh, that was a cocked nat 20, but we'll take that. We'll take that. That's a 25.
25.
I gave it everything I've got, guys. I gave it absolutely everything I've got.
You go, and you manage to swipe the book.
Mm-hmm.
As sort of Selindre is saying goodbye to Cavern and a little bit flushed in the face again. She's clearly taken by our resident human barbarian paladin.
Oh.
But then there's a moment.
The Blackveils have a type.
100%. There's a moment where her eyes just glance over to you, and her perception is super fucking high. So I need you to roll me a stealth check, please, to try and hide this.
Okay. I don't hate that. It's a 20. It's a dirty 20.
With a 27 on perception.
Ooh, Shaka Khan.
She steps to the side and just holds out her hand. I will take it now, thank you.
For fuck's sake. And they just will pull out the book and slap it on her hand and be like, I'll get you next time. Thanks for the good nap. I appreciate you. And we'll walk out.
That was the best decision. As you sort of hand the book over and she holds it to the side, the book cover looks blank almost, but as it just catches the light, there's a text on the side. And it says, The Blackveil's Guide to Morna Habhari.
Oh, fuck my asshole. I was so close. Fuck my asshole, guys. We could have been in and out of this bitch. And here we are. Dumbass is going deeper into the tunnels. Fuck me.
All you need to do is tell Jewel and she'll help you next time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Very good. With the book firmly wedged under her arm now. Go on, Dave.
I'm sorry, I was jumping ahead. I was going to say, I think we want to stealth down the streets again, but probably, Joel would remind Edgius to keep quiet until we get down there, and then after that, also keep quiet.
Let's have a group stealth check then, please.
Yes.
Matt, question for you as well. I'll say that as we walk, because it's about 10-15 minutes back to where we were, I'm going to flick on the Gem of True Sight. First of all, so we can avoid all the traps. Two things with that. One, did Mara's cousin or the book she have any sort of Callum-like horseshittery going on that I would need to know about?
You see no void essence around
Perfect.
Selindre or the book or her residence.
Perfect. Also, you mentioned earlier when I was looking with the Gem of True Sight that I could see the glyphs, but there was also this like creepy level of darkness in certain places, like this like deep dark. Could I infer from go to the deepest, quietest place? Could I infer that maybe one of these dark places would maybe be an entrance to the Quiet One's tunnels? Is that an assumption? Okay.
It's a very safe assumption.
I'm gonna be like, guys,
when I wear this gem, I can like see the truth of shit, right? You know how she was like the darkest tunnel and the deepest depths and the quietest of quiets?
Yes.
Well, when I look right there,
and I'm gonna point to the corner that is between an old, disheveled bookshop and a butcher's that is still very much open but is closed right now. And I'm gonna be like,
down there it's like really fucking dark when I look with this thing. Like, I mean, the level of dark that like you wouldn't even be able to see me if I walked down there, and my bones reflect all light. I'm literally a reflective person.
Great. No, great. Then let's try and go down there.
I like it.
I'm gonna lead them down, and I'm just gonna walk Edgius like one hand extended in front of him, and he's like, as I walk into the shadowy darkness.
Very good. You walk into this, what is essentially magical darkness. And I would like you to make me an investigation check, please, at disadvantage.
Can I roll that straight if I'm trying to find... because this is through illusions, hidden messages, or disguised creatures, maybe?
Ooh.
100%.
So I'll just do it normal.
That'd be a straight roll, yeah.
Bollocks. That's... oh, no. Reliable talent. Fuck, yes. So
Do you get reliable talent on that one?
on investigation,
Should be stuff
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're proficient in it, yeah.
So I rolled a 2, and therefore I get a 22.
Nice. Edgius.
With disadvantage, I rolled a 16 and a 17, which overall is a 29.
Fucking hell. So, yeah, the detective coming out. As you both sort of begin to feel around this magical darkness, it's like you dual third hand meets boned hand at one moment, and you press on something, and you just hear this as a piece of stone slides away, and you step then through the darkness. You are now into the tunnels of the Quieted. As the four of you step through, there is no light down here.
Is it magical darkness based on my true sight?
No, it's just darkness. So if you've got no other forms of vision, you are fucked down here right now.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay.
I don't know what anyone else has.
I have 120 feet of true sight right now and 120 feet of dark vision. I'm Gucci for as far as the eye can see.
I have nothing of the sorts.
Oh, goody.
Gavin, hold on to me. I don't think it's wise for us to light any lamps. I say very quietly because we are still trying to stealth down here.
I also don't think Takami has dark vision. So, we carry on. No, Takami doesn't have dark vision down here.
Edgius will take the lead and hold Takami's hand as he's leading at the front. Do any of our weapons give off any sort of glow, Matt? Does the amethyst staff glow or anything?
Not while it's not in use.
Don't think the Dusk Dagger gives off any light either, which is again good.
Dusk Dagger does the total opposite.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good.
mine's a
Gives off a
mine's
slight
a
effect of
shadow
darkness.
blade. So this
Cool.
ain't doing
I would
nothing either.
probably the only one that would potentially give off a little bit of radiant light, if anything, would be the Gavel of Equity.
Ooh, oh, that's fun. That's so fun. That's so cool. I love that. Tom, do you want to be a torch for us in the darkness, or are we going complete darkness with me and Jewel leading the way?
I mentioned the Gavel of Equity to everyone. Pull it out of my bag. You can see the glow on it, and I'm just like,
It's only subtle, but it's enough.
yeah, it's just and I say, is this more of a positive or a negative for us? You know.
Look, anyone we find down here, we will let's kill him.
And
So,
well, then I need to have this in my hand anyway. So fuck it. And I just point it forward.
fine.
Start marching forward.
Can we hear anything? Is there anyone down here?
Make a
Good question.
perception check, please.
Does anyone have the mushrooms on them?
20.
They were in the bag of holding, which is with Lex.
23.
23.
Fantastic.
You hear nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. It is unnervingly quiet down
Of
here.
which she suddenly remembers that, of course, it's going to be quiet down here. It's the quieted. Okay, fine. Aegeus, are you going first? Go.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to work out a way for us to cover our tracks and know which way we came from, because I think it's going to get very easy. We will get lost,
Okay.
is what I'm trying to say. So,
I'm going to go into my disguise kit, Matt, and is there anything that is bioluminescent, maybe like some eyeshadow that I maybe have in there, or, you know, some sort of like facial paint or something like that?
I wouldn't say there's anything bioluminescent in there. However, you don't have to search long throughout this first sort of cabin before you come across the first bit of bioluminescent fungi growing out of the wall. You may take that and then smush it up and use it to mark things should you wish.
Perfect, yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to just do a finger mark with an arrow pointing towards the darkness from which we came, basically. And then
Brilliant.
periodically as we go through, and in case I forget to mention it, every like time we come to an intersection, turn or something like that, I'm going to put a mark on the wall.
Brilliant. And every time you pass, this small little creature grumpily pushes out of the stone, flips it over, and comes back in. Labyrinth reference for anybody that sees that? No, I'm kidding.
But I was going to be like, I'm going to kill it. Firebolt. I kill it.
It was a pure Labyrinth reference where she's drawing the lipstick marks and the little fucker's just like, no! Anyway, so you continue on down, and there's a moment where the route bifurcates. Left or right?
Again, can we hear anything? I guess it's still just dead silent.
Make me a perception check.
Can I see anything with my true sight at 120 feet in either direction?
Another 23.
With your true sight looking sort of down either way, there's strange... And Jewel, you probably get this at the same time you hear some... It just sounds like shuffling more than anything, just like feet dragging. Edgies, you look down and you can see these strange shapes, probably almost at the limit of your vision where you stand at this bifurcation. Strange shapes that seem to just sort of move in and out of your vision. They move in a weird and not normal manner.
In an aggressive manner or in a chill
No, it's
kind of
just
floaty way?
It's I wouldn't even describe it as floaty. It's almost like whatever they do is like they're dragging. It's a dragging type movement.
Oh, okay. Okay. Aegis is going to go, we're going to the right. And he's going to start walking down the right lane.
Yeah, sorry.
Very good. I've never
Right,
seen him made a decision that quick.
No,
And even Takami's whisper seems to bounce off the walls and echo around. She just goes, sorry.
Let's go.
So you continue on down.
Yeah.
Yet again, there is a split in the path ahead of you. I would like In fact, what's everybody's passive perception, please?
22.
21.
And
16.
Cameron? 16.
16.
Takami's is 18. So all of you at this point then, as you are approaching, you see a subtle glow in front of you, right at the point where the path splits. Glyphs on the floor, and Aegis, with your gem of true seeing up to your eye, you see the arcane circle in front of you and just sort of hold everyone, I imagine, before they step into it.
Trap. Shuffle.
Can we
And
go?
Aegis will shuffle round it.
Yeah, can we get past it?
There's enough.
Yeah. Okay.
There's enough room to carefully shuffle around it. Now you see it. Again, left or right?
Well, if I was taking a multiple choice test, I chose right on the first question, so I would choose left on the second.
I know. You
don't
see,
know
I
about
would
you
choose.
guys.
I would choose right again. It would only be on the
Double
next one whether I do left.
Okay, I like it. Let's do it. We're going right.
Wait.
And-
Can we again hear where this shuffling's coming from? Just as you do that.
So with your passive perceptions this time, the shuffling sounds more distant, but it's still coming from that left.
From the left. Okay, we'll go that way. We'll follow the sound.
Toward the shuffling?
Is that what we were doing or not doing?
No, we were going
avoiding it.
away from the shuffling.
Sorry,
Fuck
my
the
bad.
shuffle.
Going right. My bad.
Fuck the shovel. So you head right again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You continue down for probably around 10, 15 minutes. Just this long, lonely, dark corridor. The only light provided to you, this small radiant glow coming from the Gavel of Equity. Aegis, you probably pass it first before the light then catches this strange recess to the right-hand side. Looks like a room.
Hold up.
Aegis will light his finger on fire and enter the room.
We made it all this way really, really silently.
Yeah,
Suddenly.
exactly.
Like,
Ready
hi
to shoot a
guys.
fireball. He's gonna like check his corners as he walks in. And yeah,
good.
anything there?
As you step in and then look to the left, a lumpy figure catches the light of the flame on the end of your figure and just steps towards you with this head, humanoid in nature, that is just lolled to the side. Fungal growths growing out of the neck and down the arms and the legs. Where the lungs once were, there now are these giant sort of mycelial growths that seem to almost pulse, imitating the expansion of lungs. And it steps before you, and I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
Ooh, lucky I rolled high. Aegis is going to cover his own mouth and shoot a fireball at the homie, but I was gonna just scream into his hand. Yeah, exactly.
10.
Excellent stuff.
17.
So 10 for Jewel, 7 to the edges. Was that?
No, 17 for Kevin.
17 for Kevin.
was
Sorry,
7.
wasn't looking.
Yep.
14
And
for
edges?
Edgius.
14. Very good then. First up is my creatures.
Oh shit.
This first one steps toward you, and you realise at this point it's quite bulky and muscular, and it steps forward towards you. And Dave is going to get this reference very, very quickly. This arm that looks like it's got these spiny tendrils on it just whips out and lashes across you. That is going to be a... Oh, maths. 22 to hit.
So who's that hitting? Sorry?
Sorry, that was to Edgius. That was the one to... It literally stepped right out in front of Edgius.
Yeah. And you're muted.
Can't hear you, Edge.
22, was it?
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. Yep. Uh-huh. That hits.
Gonna hit? Excellent. You are going to take a grand total of 6 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me, when I can see what this says, a DC 15 con saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh, easy. Yeah, that's like...
Yeah?
What is it? That's like a 17.
Nice. So you feel these fungal tendrils begin to wrap themselves around you, and it's almost like it's trying to pull you in and pull you in close, but you just break out of it in a moment, and then its other arm just comes across to smack you in a slam attack. And that will be a 12 to hit.
This tomb will become your grave.
As he swings at me, Edgius doesn't kind of like dodge out of the way. He's going to like actually pull his katana still in its sheath from his like belt and block the incoming attack and like hold it back basically with the sheath of the katana, and that's gonna miss.
Nice. Very good. You sort of glance it off almost and just hold it back. There's a strength behind this creature, however. Then as a bonus action, it lets out this strange guttural noise, and you notice 2 more figures begin to move very quickly. Because it is now using its fungal command attack, 2 smaller creatures are going to rush up to you, Edgius. And let me just double check that. Yes, okay, so they can use their reaction to move at half their speed. They are now right up close to you. So you have this big sort of creature standing next to you, and these 2 smaller, fungal.
Edgius, look out!
How tall are we talking? Like 5 feet, 4 feet, 3 feet?
So the big fucker is easily 7.5 feet in front of you, but still classed as a medium creature. The other ones are a lot thinner and wispier. They're probably more your height.
Oh, okay. So, when you say smaller, you mean smaller than the big one, same size as me?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
so
like,
about the same
that's a
size.
big
They
creature.
are weedy, though.
And normal creatures. Yeah. Fair.
They're weedy. They're like, the width of their arms is probably the same as your skeletal arms.
Yeah. That's fair.
Okay.
Fuck.
Very good. That will be... Then we're over to Cavan.
Cool, so there's the 1 big and the 2 smalls near Edgius.
Yeah, so there's 3 of these creatures just inside the cave. Sorry Dave, I should have shouted that out. So it's Cavan, Edgius, Takami, and then Jewel. But yeah, just inside the entrance to this room, Edgius has sort of taken the step in, been rushed from the left, and there are these 2 other creatures that have come from the back of the room that are right next to him.
And am I...
You're easily within moving distance to get there and strike.
Okay. So I'll just walk up to the big guy, who's about 7 foot tall, so I can look at him almost eye to eye. Yeah. And I just look at him and I say, that's my friend. And I pulled the gavel of equity, and I just kind of fucking drop it from the top down to like mash his side head to see if I can make it almost perpendicular. So it's about 90 degrees right now, or it's about 130 degrees. Let's make it at 90 if we can. Let's fucking smash it.
Jewel turns to Takami and was like, at times like this, I'm really glad that Cavan's on our side.
From behind Cavan, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm his friend. And
Make me an attack roll, please.
That's a good question. Down
so
here, is sound actually muffled, or is it just no one's making any sound?
It was more that there was very little sound. It's not muffled as such, just very little sound.
I was just curious, yeah. Sorry, Tom.
Tom,
So that, yeah, no problem. That's a 24.
24 is absolutely going to hit.
Okay. So it's 1d8 plus 4. That's a 12.
12 points of initial bludgeoning damage
Yeah.
as you slam into this creature
Yeah.
and sort of spin
And
the
then,
head. And it does spin, but comes back round.
Okay. And how close are the little guys together?
They are next to each other. So I suppose you've kind of got to imagine Edgius right in the middle, big fucker to the left-hand side, and then these two right in front of me if he was facing into the room.
Is it possible for me to dash toward
Pivot?
both of them and see if I, pivot? No, I don't want to. I mean, this what I want to do is try to grab them both in each arm and almost do a double grapple at that point.
How many attacks do you get per action?
If I'm, do I need to declare that I'm raging?
Yes, you do.
yeah, you need to bonus
Okay.
action to rage.
Yeah, because that'll be a bonus action.
Okay. So doable or not? The kind of like put the gavel.
So you can drop the gavel by all means. And then at level 14, you get 2 attacks per action. So what I'm going to do is you can use your second attack to try and grab both of these. But essentially it will need to be 2 disadvantage grapple checks, which will be
2
athletics for you. So at disadvantage, just make 2 of them, and then I will roll once, and it'll be the same score for the creatures.
All right, disadvantage. So that's probably going to be it. 13. Wow. A nat 20 and a 4, so I got a 13 total on one grapple. Do any...
I roll. So you got a 13 on one, and then on the other.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
At disadvantage.
So am I doing 2 disadvantage rolls?
Yeah,
4
2
rolls
disadvantage
total?
rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's my first one is a 13, and I'm going to do it again.
Nice. Yeah. So 13 succeeds because I rolled a grand total of 7.
Oh. Yeah, well, I just fucking got another. I got a 20. Let's see what that is. 26.
Nice. So you do manage to grab both of these and you just hold them. Your gavel, however, is now on the floor and just glide.
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
I've got them
Anything
both.
else you want to do on your turn?
And I just look over and I'm just like, I think I've got these 2. I don't know if there's any more coming, but fucking clear the room.
And at that point, you do begin to hear strange shuffling and a roar
Nice.
It's a
from one of these
T-Rex!
fungal creatures.
Ah,
It's not a T-Rex.
And Edgius is gonna run out of the cage and out of here.
It's Edgius' go now then.
Okay, so let me understand. Tom is between me. He's grappling 2. The big dude is behind those 2.
So no, you are. If you were looking into the room, you now looking Cavan dead in the eyes as he's got these 2 creatures. He's behind the 2 creatures. The big fucker's still on your left with Cavan's gavel of equity just down at its feet.
Okay.
And you watch as its head sort of just rights itself as it spins around and recorrects its positioning.
Cool. In that case, Edgius is going to Is there things coming from behind us? Did that sound like it was coming from behind us or deeper in the room?
They all sound like they're coming from in the room currently, but that roar, that growl echoes now off the walls and the chambers.
Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to spend some sorcery points to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast Rhymes Binding Ice on Big Boy.
On Big Boy,
at 3rd level.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, Big Boy. That is a 29.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Son of a wank stain. Well, you know what? Fuck this thing. I'll use the second half of my ability to fuck it up. Yeah, 1 second. Let me roll your half damage. Fucking 15 half, 7. Fuck my ass.
7. We round up, so 8.
And then
8 points of cold damage.
Yes, 8 points of cold damage. And I'm gonna say, I think it's time to cool off as I blast him with this like shot of ice. And then my hope is now that he's like distracted. Like that's almost like a feint. You know, he's like focusing on that. I'm gonna run and pick up with my axe, or no, I'll just pick it up with my. I'm gonna pick up his gavel of equity, and I'm gonna fucking try and leap, and I'm gonna just try and jump as high as I can, and just fucking like smash this motherfucker as hard as I can, basically.
Okay, now you are not attuned to this weapon, so I am going to need you to make me a D20 plus your strength modifier roll, please.
You got this.
Ooh. Yuck. Okay. Okay.
Can I yell some? Can I yell some instructions to him?
It just says a +0. Oh. Go on, Tom. Where do your instructions say, Juice?
2 hands, grab it about 2 inches from the end, and just lift. There's a balance point on it.
2 inches are way bigger for me than I don't. And he's gonna just grab it with 2 hands.
That sounds like advice for life, people. Grab it 2 inches from you.
That's a 19, Matt.
A 19, fucking hell. Yes, that will hit. So, damage-wise, I'm going to need you, because you're two-handing this, it's going to be 1d10. 1d10 plus 1 for you.
1d10 plus 1. Okay, can I try and do something a little bit off rails of D&D rulings?
You can certainly try.
I would like to, because I typically, when I make an attack, I get a second attack as part of I get the extra attack as part of the same action. Can I combine both attacks into a single, I'm gonna throw my back out if I miss this vibes. I'm giving it everything I've got here.
Yeah, go on then.
Sick.
2d8 plus 2. Sorry,
2d8.
2d10 plus 2.
2d10 plus 2, that's what we like to hear. Come on! That's a 14.
14 total, bludgeoning damage. I will say, though, however, as you do this, you slam down, you sort of punch through, and there's this strange, sort of disgusting squelch noise as the hammer just punches a deep groove through the body of this creature, and then it slams onto the floor. And yeah, you have that moment where you can't lift this gavel again, as you've just expended some most of Edge's strength to try and swing that in the one action there.
Hell yeah. I will also, I'm not sure if that killed it, but for shits and giggles, I'll add a bardic inspiration and I'll make it a defensive flourish.
Okay.
So I'm gonna also deal 1d8. I'm gonna add another 8 damage to it, so it will be
20
points of damage, or No, 14 plus 8, so
Sorry.
22 points of damage.
Is that just an additional 8 point of
Yes.
damage it takes as opposed to any other type? Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
good.
yeah.
So
And then I gain 8 to my AC until the end of my next turn. Until the start of my next turn.
I am going to give it advantage to hit you because essentially you are now down there. And your hands are down there, so if it goes to hit you, will have advantage. But obviously your AC is high. Very good. At the end of your go, we go to Takami then, who pulls out the amethyst dragon staff and is just going to sort of step into the room. And as she steps in, there are 5 more of these skinnier creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, 4 more of these skinnier creatures that come running at her. Or she's going to move towards them at least, and she is going to attack twice, so she'll attack 2 of them. The first one is an unnatural 20 to hit, the second one is a 15 to hit. Both of those are going to hit, so she's going to do a roll. It seems they both hit a roll once. That is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage to 2 of them, and then to the first one she hits, there is this burst of psychic energy as well as she deals psychic damage to them, and that will be an additional 2 points of psychic damage to the first one, and that will be Takami's go. Jewel.
Has anyone attacked the 2 that Cavan is holding at the moment?
No, they have just been grappled at this stage.
Jewel will look at Cavan and be like, yeah, you hold him, I'll stab him. And he's going to go for, let's just say the 1 to Cavan's left, to my left, whatever. And he's going to stab one of those. Now, I should get, therefore, my sneak attack, because of an ally in the vicinity. Excuse me. So, that is then going to be... this is with the Dusk Dagger, so it's 21 to hit.
21's absolutely going to hit.
Marvellous. And...
You will get the additional damage on here, because it is fucking dark.
It is dark, great. Sorry, I should have got these out before, and I don't know why I didn't. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, where are you? There you are. Right, that lot, that. 12, 18, 22, plus a D8, 22, 22, 29, 35 points of piercing damage to the 1, 2 caverns right, my left, and also, sorry, that's to that one, and then as I'm sort of heading off to that one, a darker starlit image of myself sends for the other one next to, and will deal 16 points of necrotic damage to it if it does anything.
Okay. So the necrotic damage doesn't seem to do as much to the other creature, but however, as you stab into the first, you stab in and it just a horrendous amount of damage and it just explodes in spores. I need everyone to make me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please.
Cool. Yeah. The Constitution. 16.
16 succeeds.
12.
Oh, 12 as well. Yes, Tom. Yes,
Okay,
Tom.
Yeah.
both
Well
of
done.
you
I have a +7.
are
I had a
going
shitty
to
roll, but I had a
take
+7.
6 points of poison damage as these spores go up your nose. Or into your face holes, Edgius.
Thanks.
Jewel, anything else on your turn?
That's my full. Just double checking that I've actually done anything there. Do I have a bonus action?
Was that not
I didn't actually add that on to anything. I didn't do steady aim or anything. So
It's not because did you use Whales of the Grave there? That's not a bonus action, is it? That's just when you deal sneak attack.
No, it's just when I do sneak attack, I can do that one.
That's cool.
So that was Whales of the Grave. Yeah. Can I just stab that one on the right again? I think with my two weapon fighting. So I use the dagger +1, and that is
Offhand attack.
26 to hit.
Absolutely going to hit.
So 1d4. This is so it's just 1 point of damage because I can't add the additional.
Indeed. So yeah, you then just slice again across that one, just missing Cavern Charm.
And I'm going to I'm gonna stick nearby.
Excellent stuff.
That's
Everyone's
it.
in the pocket now. Fantastic stuff. So this thrall that just popped in Cavern's arm. The other one is then going to sort of wriggle around and is going to use like its arms to just try and slam into your face, essentially, Cavern. Now, because it's grappled, this essentially becomes at disadvantage now to try and hit you. I don't think I'm going to roll much worse than that somehow. Nope, that will be a grand total of 6 to try and hit you as it just lifts its arm up.
Nope. Does not hit.
Excellent stuff. That will be it to go. The one that is faced off against Takami then is going to lash out with these fungal tendrils to try and latch onto her, and that will be a strength saving throw. DC 11 strength saving throw for Takami. Oh, which is not enough. She rolled a 4. So she is now grappled and is going. That's at the start of her next turn. So she gets wrapped up in these tendrils, and because she's then grappled, the second one that's coming towards her is then going to attack her with advantage. Tries to make a slam attack. That is a 14 to hit, which even with in fact, I didn't roll an advantage there, did I? Yeah, still a 14 to hit. It then sort of goes to slam, and she just sort of jumps, even with these tendrils around her, and just loop as this creature slams to the floor. The other two then are going to come straight for Jewel. And yes, one of those that was grappled, Tom, is dead. So yes, both of these others are going to come straight towards Jewel, and they're going to make slam attacks. I'm going to roll this once for both of them, and if they hit, I'll roll the damage once as well. So, that's a 19 to hit Jewel.
Yeah, hits.
Okay, you are going to take... I cheated that and used the dice roller online. You're going to take 15 points of bludgeoning damage as these two slams just into you. You are now essentially surrounded by these creatures.
I'll use Uncanny Dodge.
Nice. So you will take 8 points of damage. Yeah.
8 points damage. Okay, cool.
Excellent stuff. We are then back round the top to Big Boy, who currently has advantage against Edgius, so is going to do 2 slam attacks against Edgius.
Good luck.
Or in fact, no, we'll make 1 slam, 1 a spore lash. So the first one at advantage. What was that? That's 18 plus stuff. Or 3 plus. So 25 to hit with the first.
Reaction shield. Fuck that one.
Nice. Well, that means both of those then, as it goes to sort of slam and punch into you, your arcane shield comes up and it just boom, and then those tendrils lash out again and just whip against the shield as well, as it's unable to hit you. Doesn't need to use... It can't use that bonus action anymore, so... Get them out of the way. Yeah, cool. We're then over to Cavern again.
So Jewel is pretty close by and is surrounded by these little fellas, right?
Everyone is essentially, like, your party is now in the center of all of these creatures that are surrounding everyone.
Okay. Can I
So
take
just
the one that's
imagine you are
grappled?
totally mobbed. Yeah, you
Yep.
can absolutely do whatever the one that's grappled. It's an advantage to hit it.
Yeah. No, this is what I'd like to do. And I'm not sure how much damage this will do in D&D rules, but if we would just use some like reality creativity, I've got him grappled, and I'd like to, if you can imagine the hammer throw in the Olympics, where you're spinning around. I'd like to use him as my weapon, as my fucking, and
Your
just
gavel of
basically
equity?
Yeah, well, he'll be my back gavel equity, and just go into a spin to see how many of these guys I can hit and get either off balance or damaged or in any other way. Attack them.
Okay. We will essentially make this an improvised weapon. So I'd like you to roll me a d20 and add your strength modifier, please.
All right. Let's see. Strength is. Strength modifier. Oh, okay. Well, that's a 23.
Nice. So that will hit every one of these creatures. Now, what we're going to do is essentially, we're going to roll a total amount of damage and spread it across.
So, some of that.
Okay.
So I'm now just going to.
Can I, while I was doing that, could I have done a bit of a in actually getting him in a position to spin him around, giving him a little bit of a neck twist as well, to try to snap his neck while he becomes my weapon?
Let's see how much the total damage does.
All right. So what am I rolling for this improvised weapon?
I would like you to roll me. Oh, because this is a medium-sized creature. I'm going to ask you to roll me 4d4, please. And then, again, add your strength modifier on top of the total, please.
Well, that was shit. A 14.
14 total. Okay, so we are then going to say how many of those are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4. There's 5 total. So we will deal. I'll round up, and we'll do 3 points of damage to each of them as you essentially pick this creature up and I'm going to say in that moment, because you are dealing 15 points of damage with another creature, that creature is going to take the 15 points of damage.
Yeah.
Well. It's a little bit of a trade-off.
Nice. Yeah.
So,
and the hope for this, the strategy with this, is just to get all those fools off balance so that my boys can get in there at some sort of advantage to, they're kind of staggered backwards or not knowing hopefully what hit them.
So we'll say there's a moment where they all get sort of knocked back a little bit. Just seeing the chat there, not helpful when you're trying to beat off your attackers. But very good. So yeah, the one in your arms essentially begins to fall to pieces. And yeah, do you know what? We're just going to have that kill it. So again, I need everybody to make me a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, not good. 8.
8.
Con. That's a 18.
18.
14.
14. So Jewel, this time you take 4 points of poison damage.
Yep.
Very good. So, Cabin, that will essentially be your attacks.
Can I move?
Yeah, 100%.
Can I move?
Yeah. The one in your
can I move over
the one in your arms is now essentially kaput.
Yeah. Can I move over to edges? And yeah, exactly. Drop the leg stumps and just kind of put my hand next to his on the gavel of equity. To I'm not gonna certainly have. I don't think I have any movement to help him, but just to kind of stabilize this thing and give him a little bit of like guidance on how to lift this thing up.
So I will say then, as your bonus action, you actually help him lift it. So you're
Nice
out of
one.
that disadvantage
Cool.
status, then, said you. Go on.
I will let Tom lift it by himself, because Edgius is going to roll between the legs of the big guy, slash where an Achilles tendon would be with an arrow from his quiver, using my first attack to do so, and then my second attack. And then I'll save my second attack. But yes, first attack, I'm going to slash at the Achilles as I roll through.
Yep.
Cool. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Just hits.
Amazing. Ooh. So I'll roll a d4 because it's an arrow. I think that only makes sense. 4 plus 3. He takes 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. You slice across the Achilles, and usually, yes, this would have, for any normal creature, that would have sliced through the tendon and caused it to either drop to one knee or really fucked up its movement. But you just watch as the fungal growth just seems to sort of flow around that cut.
Yuck. Edgius is gonna. Okay, never mind. And he's going to pull from his back his short bow, and from within an inch of the back of this thing's head, I'm going to light my finger on fire, lighting the flame contraption that I put at the front of my bow like 12 sessions ago. And I'm gonna shoot this thing with a fire arrow right in the back of the fucking head.
Nice. Roll to hit. I don't like the disadvantage imposed by being point blank. I think it's a fucking stupid rule, so I don't play that one anymore. So just straight roll to hit.
Cool. That's a 15 to hit.
15 technically doesn't hit.
Well, shitting my dad. There's a gap where I smash his head with the thing. I'm going to shoot it to the other side of the circle.
It's that furrow that the gavel of equity caused, essentially, as it sort of begins to turn.
Yeah. Is there anything on the other side of the circle that I hit?
I was about to say, roll me a d6, please.
Roll you a d6.
This is a lottery, dude. Whether it's going to be Jewel, Cabin, or some baddie.
Yeah, it'll be any of us.
Army.
The fun thing is, there's a dexterity saving throw to be made to see whether I set the thing on fire as well. So let's see where we go. Let's see where we get with that. 3.
3. So where are we? 1, 2. Sorry, Jewel.
Oh, Jesus.
Fuck my ass.
So yeah, roll the damage, please. But we're going to do half damage because that's a miss, so it's not going to be full damage.
Yeah.
That is. Oh, Jewel, you are so lucky, bro. That is 1 point of piercing and 1 point of fire damage. And Jewel does need to make a dexterity save to see whether they're set on fire. I'm not sure what the DC is, Matt. I have no stipulated DC here.
We're going to make that a DC. What is your spell save DC? We'll use that.
Oh God, Jules on fire. Jules on fire. Well, actually, maybe not. Jules is very dexterous. It's a 19.
Yeah, so I'll see your 19 with a 26.
And
also,
saving throws is dual shit.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was also going to say, I mean, I know it doesn't really account to this one, but she would also be able to evade that. So that fire she wouldn't take anyway. Anyway, she therefore takes, what is it, 1 or 2 damage? I can't remember.
It'd be 2 points of damage total because there's 1 point of slash piercing damage essentially and 1 point of fire damage.
Cool.
Essentially, this arrow just across your shoulder and then into the wall
I sort of spin out the way as it nicks my shoulder and then I go, Edgius, what the crap?
It moved. It was not me. It moved. And then as my final thing, Matt, I'm going to circle round to Cavan's side, so we're now shoulder to shoulder with one another.
Yep.
And I'm gonna elbow him and pull my t-shirt up over my nose and mouth to cover my orifices for inhaling spores.
Okay, very good.
And I elbow Cavan. I'm like, cover up. And I'm gonna back away with my arrow, with another arrow nocked, ready to go back up.
So Takami's gonna spin the staff twice again to try and hit a couple of creatures. So I'm just gonna roll once for this, just to make it easy. That's an 18 to hit, which is going to hit 2 of the thralls, which will then be total of almost max damage. That's 10 points of damage to 2 of these thralls, which look severely damaged at this point. And then she's going to deal an extra 1d8 to the first one, 7 points of damage, and you watch as the first one she hits just bursts into spores again. She goes, shit! And I will need everybody to make me a DC 11, I believe it was. Yeah, DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
18.
Edius now at advantage.
Okay. I think I got there anyway. Con save is a 17.
17, and Edius at advantage because you've covered your mouth.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. Beautiful. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, so I don't think anybody took anything there, which is very good. Jewel, then.
Okay, there's... Oh, is this big one still kicking?
Oh, yeah.
And is next to Aegis?
Yes. In front now of Cavern and Aegis.
Great. Well, then get next to that and attack. So we'll use the Dog's Dagger again. So 27 to hit.
27 is absolutely going to hit.
That is 28 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit. Yeah, this thing's definitely fucking bloodied now.
And
just bits of black ichor.
Whales of the Grave
Get 4
again
after.
to one of the other one.
Yep.
11 points
Okay.
of necrotic damage.
Which will be 6 points of necrotic damage.
Yep.
And I'm going to kill that one as well. So yeah, DC 11 Constitution saving throw from everyone, please.
Nice.
Edges at advantage again.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Fucking
Nice.
waste it on
13.
15 is enough.
That's a 19 from Edges.
Nice. Nobody takes any additional poison damage. I can maybe roll for Takami as well.
that. Jules going to pull her bandana mask up that she's had all the time to cover herself up there. And is going to bonus action. Bonus action. Fuck! I thought I could do. Can I disengage? But I've still then got to move. Have I? Or can I disengage to then just?
No, you can disengage, which
But
means
stay
they no
within-
longer get. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you want.
I was thinking more about
So yeah,
taking the dodge action, but I can't take that. I don't think Cunning's action doesn't have dodge.
why? Does it not? I thought it was disengage, dash, or hide, isn't it? Sorry.
Dash, disengage, and hide. So I mean, I can hide if I can hide. Can I hide in here? Is there anything to hide next to?
Try and hide back behind the wall if you wish to.
No, because I'm going to get opportunity attack. Do you know what?
All right.
Last attack then. Can I twat this one with a flail? With the flail on the bottom of my
On the offhand.
my
the
offhand.
tail flail.
The tail flail.
which I haven't used yet, which I'm about to use.
I spin around.
I'm going to miss with a 7.
You are going to miss.
gonna
The
miss
first
with a
time
7.
you've done it and it just swings wildly and you're like, oh, fuck.
Like swings between my legs. I'm like, oh shit, and then go anyway, and then just point back at this point. That's my go.
Very good. I will say in this moment then, this one that looks severely injured lets out another, and you begin to hear more sounds in the corridors. The sounds of shuffling, the sounds of shambling,
Jesus.
and then a lone voice. That hearing the commotion down the corridor goes, "You fuckers make a lot of noise!" And you hear Lex shouting at you as this glow of arcane energy bursts through the corridor and there's bits of fungus flying. Lex has joined the fight somehow, escaped from his captivity. And we'll pick that up when we return And campaign 2, I believe, is the 22nd of September now.
Good gracious me.
Yes, we've got a few weeks before then. So yes, lots to look forward to, including the potential return of a guest star, I believe, as I try and sort my life out and just double check all that. So yes, the other thing we've got coming up, of course, is our anniversary stream. So next week we are taking a well-deserved break, as most of us are on holiday. Danny's already on holiday. I am going on holiday as well, and I think a few others are just taking a break. So next week there will be no stream. So a good time to go catch up on stuff. The following week will be our 5th anniversary episode, where we will either be doing or starting, because we've not quite decided on that. I imagine it's going to be starting, based on the way we're currently at, starting our 5th anniversary giveaway, which includes Daggerheart core set for first prize, plus some months on Patreon free. The second prize is a dice tray, thanks to Trade and Tested, plus some months on the Patreon subscription. And then third prize will be a 3-month Patreon subscription gifted to 5 lucky winners, and there will also be a very special homebrew lore drop that goes along with that Patreon subscription as well, just for you. So do look out for those as we return on September the 8th with the 3rd episode of our adventures through Foria and Daggerheart. So we'll be joined once again by Josh from Roll Together. So yes, that I believe is it for tonight. I'm going to wrap up fairly quickly because we are we're a little bit over time. We're a lot over time tonight. Just wanted to get to a certain stage, but there we go. So my friends, don't forget to go and check out Scorch Basin on Kickstarter. There will be a link coming your way from Malta Magic very, very soon, which means you're not only supporting the Kickstarter, but you're also supporting us. So look out for that link coming out. And yeah, I think if there's nothing else, my friends, we will close it there. So stay safe. We love you all, and we'll see you next time.